Welcome back to the Bro Show, Season 3, Episode 10. I'm fucking pumped, Jamie. I think I saw like them bringing in food. Did you request some food?
Well, I thought the Seafood Tower would be a great centerpiece for the show.
Oh, Seafood Tower. I'm in the mood for some shrimp cocktail.
Yeah, come on, of course.
You know I'm like a huge shrimp cocktail guy.
It's
like,
the best.
It's my favorite.
It gets the party going.
It really does.
You just got to order it.
And when it's good and it's like a colossal shrimp, I get very excited.
Cuzins and Osteria has a great shrimp cocktail too. I mean, this is the Route 79 boys.
Yeah, I'm excited.
This is episode Route 79.
Wow. So we have Charlie and Steve, right?
Yeah.
Osteria and Cousins.
Yep. Yeah.
Big boys, big players.
I just love I love what happened with like Delicious Orchards and Talercios.
Mm-hmm.
Like that for me, the whole vision of the Bro Show was to bring Monmouth County or just my friends in Jersey together and just do these like unique episodes.
Yeah.
Because the original idea of this show was I get to be involved in so many cool, unique conversations with unique characters, and I'm behind the scenes and I'm with all these people. Like, let me bring that like Monmouth County talk to life.
Yeah. We'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsor, Eat Clean Bro.
Life moves fast, and so should your meals. At Eat Clean Bro, a proud family-owned company, we make eating healthy simple, affordable, and delicious. Every dish is crafted fresh, never frozen, with real ingredients you can trust. Whether you're chasing fitness goals, powering through long work days, or just want to feed your family right, we've got you covered. With lightning-fast delivery, chef-driven flavor, and nutrition you can feel good about, we make it easy to stay on track. Eat clean, feel great, and live unstoppable. Because when you fuel your body right, nothing can hold you back. Eat clean, bro. Real food, real fast, delivered.
Welcome back to the Bro Show, Season 3, Episode 10.
Wow.
But we're going to change the episode
10.
name.
Yeah.
Just
Route 79.
Route 79.
I actually was going to name the restaurant originally Pier 79.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
That
That's
was
interesting.
That was my original name of Cousins before it was Cousins.
That is a bit of trivia.
It was supposed to be Pier 79.
Wow. That's
Pier
a cool name.
79.
That's what I wanted.
Really? So why'd you change it to Cousins?
The idea came when I was with my cousin, who's been in the Fulton Fish Market for 150 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, "Cuz, I'm going to open a seafood restaurant." He said, "Cuz, you're out of your mind." Hence, Cousins came.
That's it.
That was it.
Boom.
Wow.
Oh, we had some crazy names.
Oh, wow.
Fatties.
Yeah.
On the hook, off the hook. We had a couple of things.
Yeah.
Pier 79 was really what I wanted.
Oh, wow.
And somehow Cousins went and it stuck.
Huh.
Yeah.
With that being said, we have Charlie from Cousins.
Right?
Charlie Mayo.
Charlie Mayo from Cousins.
Stevie Botta. Chef Steve Botta.
From?
Osteria, Beach Tavern,
Yep.
Feast, Brando's.
What else?
You got
Soon,
the
soon to be the chop shop.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Where's that?
That's right next door to Feast.
Oh, get out of here. Nice.
Yeah, you got a couple, right? Did I get them all?
You got them.
Yeah.
You got them all.
That was good. So the Route 79 boys.
No, he's from Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn too.
Also,
So Brooklyn boys, 279
that's it.
boys. All right.
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to tell you, man, Route 79 had, before, there was Osteria, then Cousins. I remember thinking like, damn, now we got two good restaurants.
Mm-hmm.
You guys were open in what, like 2013?
Yep. 2013.
And then 14 you guys rolled in, right? Was it 14 or?
We didn't open till my
15?
10-year anniversary is August 31st this year, 16.
Oh, wow, 16.
wow.
Oh.
So did you guys know each other from Brooklyn or just happen to be both from Sheepshead Bay? Like, did you know each other or know someone through someone?
He's a little older, so
He
he
is
was
older.
a little.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a little older.
but I'm the better looking one.
But we knew of each other.
Yeah, we knew
and-
of each other.
Yeah. Like, I always look at this, and hopefully this is not like a sore subject. So you were open, right? Then you came into town, you opened your restaurant.
Mhm.
How does that work? Like, do you go over there and say, "Hey, by the way, you introduced yourself," or you just opened up and it is what it is? You guys
Oh, we
always
knew
just
we
respect
knew
each
when he
other?
was opening up. I
You
mean,
did.
we were there. We had 4 years of by ourselves over there.
Mm-hmm.
And again, we're a completely, different restaurant in most aspects.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, obviously we overlap in certain things, but it's completely different. So you know what? It's funny that you say that. So once they opened up, we would go there, and not so much, but we would wind up there, good luck and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And we would see each other. And that was it. But what's very funny is we became very good friends, the past few years. And when people see us together, because I'm in his restaurant, we go there a couple times a week. He comes to us, and vice versa. But we were on a trip in Punta Cana.
Oh man.
And we were coming back, and mutual customers were in the airport, and they were like, "You guys are friends?" Like that's the thing. People like if they see us in the restaurant, they're like, "You come here?" Yeah. And they see him. Do you come here? And it's like, why would you be enemies? Even so, I mean, there's competition, but it's a friendly competition. Everyone can't eat at the same restaurant every night.
Yep, correct.
Me, I can't eat at mine. He can't eat at his, and that's the funny thing. But that's the reaction I get from people is like, "You guys are friends? You eat here?"
I would feel the same. I get if I was on the outside, I would say the same thing in my head. Like, wow, they hang out with each other.
And he was open before I even thought about the idea. I ate in his restaurant. I used to sit out there, have a great steak with my boys. It was a good time.
Wow.
I didn't go at night, with all the women and things like that. But, but at one point in time when I decided it.
Yeah.
Now, if I would have opened up Italian steakhouse like everybody else in the world is doing these days.
Yeah. It's one after the other. Just
how many more fucking Italian steakhouses can end up on Route 9 or New Jersey? Like,
and I come from like him.
Yeah.
My grandmother, not my mother. She was rice-a-roni and macaroni and cheese in a box. Yeah. My father was a chef back in Sheepshead Bay. As I was growing up, I was 13 years old opening up these clams and oysters.
Interesting.
Yeah, bro, I gotta tell you, the seafood salad, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm gonna eat that whole. Well, God willing, if Troy doesn't want it.
I usually talk a little bit, let him eat, and he gets warmed up.
I gave Troy the $500 gift certificate to come eat with him.
That's right. I'm using it tonight. But by the way, so for the viewers, right? Yeah. So this was made right in front of our eyes. So, right? Charlie came in literally from the ice to chucking to doing everything right in front of our eyes. So this is magical. So you want to describe what we have in front of us here?
This is one of our signatures that have been on the menu since day one. This is our seafood paradise. And we have fresh Maine lobster that we steam up, not in boiling water. We got steamers, so you keep the nice freshness, nice firm meat. Our shrimp cocktail, you get 8 of them in this particular order, and those are all made daily in the shell, peeled, cleaned, deveined, put on here. Clams and oysters, right now, Long Island Blue Points, that's our clams, and then our colossal crab meat that comes on this in here. Little lemon, your Tabasco. Jamie's already got the horseradish cocktail sauce and the minuet, which is right next to our signature seafood salad that we've never changed, which has got your calamari, you got octopus, you got fresh lobster meat, no frozen ever. Even in our soup, everything is hand shucked, fresh lobster meat. We put that all together with a special vinaigrette that we make with some extra virgin olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, parsley, olives,
I just want you to notice
celery.
Too. So when you order the New England clam chowder at Cuzins, they drop the fresh clams, they poach it in the soup, and you get it. It's like tender, not rubber heads, and that's a big detail with New England clam chowder that a lot of people here miss, but Cuzins doesn't.
Yeah, everything we do is from scratch.
Oh yeah,
same as Osteria. We don't buy shit.
Well, that's what really makes the places different. And there's a lot of restaurants, and there's a lot of good restaurants out there, but you have to be a scratch kitchen. You're not cooking things in advance. Yeah. Like people come in on a Saturday night and they order chicken scarp or a pork chop. Well, pork chop's 2 inches thick.
Yeah,
and takes half hour, 45 minutes for it to come out. So people go, I went to this other restaurant and my pork chop came out in 15 minutes. I was like, I'm sorry to tell you, it was pre-cooked. Yeah. No, I said if you're the only person in here and I'm cooking for you personally, it's going to take a half an hour.
Yeah.
Now there's 25 other tickets in front of you. What do you do? And again, I tell people, this is, if you're looking for quick and fast food, this is not the place for you. And that's, what we've always done at all the restaurants.
Wow. And it's hard in this area to appease all our clients in the Manalapan, Marlboro, Freehold area. I think it's because there's so many restaurants that you guys just have to be on top of your shit and provide fresh products. And I think then you're going to get people to come back. I think that's the most important.
You have to. Monmouth County right now is saturated with restaurants.
It is.
Saturated.
But they come in, they come out, most of them, and you guys have, held that, trophy for quite a bit.
And speaking of that, though, you seem like you've opened some spots. I like, Charlie, what you did, how you're opening up I think that brick location's going to fucking slam.
I can't wait.
What, a Cuzins location,
Yeah,
right?
they're doing, they're going to open up a Cuzins in Brick, and they have a Cuzins New Brunswick, and they got Cuzins in Marlboro, and, I think, Charlie, I would feel comfortable opening, it's far enough to where you're not, poaching from.
I don't want to cannibalize.
Yeah, you're not cannibalizing
my own business. So
why did you go brick? Any reason?
Just when Marlboro was Marlboro naturally because it was in my backyard because I lived in Marlboro, and when I wanted to expand, I looked all over Asbury, the Shore. I looked everywhere. New Brunswick pre-COVID was a booming town. It was monstrous. After the COVID effect, it did die down a little bit, but it's a whole different world. It's very corporate, which I enjoy.
Yep.
I do 5 times as many lunches in New Brunswick that I do in Marlboro.
Interesting.
But on dinner on Saturdays and Friday nights, in no comparison is it like to a Marlboro in Monmouth County.
And you have that private room downstairs. That's the one in New Brunswick?
New Brunswick has 2 rooms downstairs that we use for a la carte and big tables.
Okay.
I had to put an elevator in the building. I had to do all kinds of things.
My God.
Damn.
But it worked out well. I'm very happy with it. Then, of course, you get that itch.
Yep.
Like Botta, he's got 7.
I was going to say, like, he's got an itch every week.
Yeah. So, get the itch.
Yeah.
I originally wanted to go to North Jersey. Affluent, up there in the Montclairs and the Morristowns of the world. The traveling time is very, very challenging.
Yeah. Might as well go to the city at that point. It's like, it's going to burn you out.
Steve and I, along some of our other friends, we visit our restaurants. We're not guys that go once a week and say, hey, how you doing? We're part of our business.
Let's think like you just saw him make that.
Yeah.
Here's one of the things that separates, I want to say, the men from the boys, the owners, the good owners from not. If you have to be able to go in the kitchen. You have to be able to do that. Like you saw him do this right in front of your eyes. What you're going to see, what I made, I couldn't bring my brick oven, so I couldn't make it in front of you. But, I'll work on that next time. But, it's like, that's it. You can cook, and if someone asks you to do special things, that's one of the things. I can't tax the line on a Saturday night. So I'll go in there and I'll make special dishes. And even my partner, Angelo, he's been doing this 40-something years. He started at Michael's of Brooklyn as a busser, then he was a bartender, then he was a waiter, and then he had his own places, so he can cook too. Wow. But these other people who open up restaurants, they can't cook. They're at the mercy of their chef, and you always see them turning a chef because the chef knows they have their mercy, have them at their mercy, and they either exploit them for a lot of money or they just, it doesn't work out.
Yeah, Steve, I agree with that 100%, and I coach people in business, and they're always like, got this idea for an app, and I'm like, dude, unless you're a web developer building that app, like, don't do it. Like, I see it with restaurants all the time. People that don't cook or have worked in the food business go, like, there's like this glamour. And I go, you're going to get eaten alive. I invested in an app. I got eaten alive. There's just some allure to the food industry that, man, people get sucked into it and then they get crushed.
But you got to love it. See, that's one of the things. You have to really have a passion. You have to have a passion for it. People could see that. Listen, again, it's a business. And a lot of times you could be a great chef, but you have no idea what you're doing in the business part of it. And you wind up going out. Or you could be great in the business part of it. And you have no idea about the kitchen.
Open up this foil, Steve. Please. Open it up. Okay.
So
I could eat both.
Here we go. Here's one thing that everyone's been talking about for a while, which is the cheesesteak craze. So we did a couple of videos, and I've done everything from our steaks to our baked and burnt to our pork chop, martini, to everything under the sun. And I did the video on the cheesesteak, and it went viral. And I was like, it's very good. Obviously, it's fresh ribeye that we do. Make fresh ribeye. We do red onions. I do it on a ciabatta bread because I think it's a lot nicer, a lot softer. And then inside, we melt the cheese into the steak and then also on top as well. Shit. So this is something there where it's excellent. And people come in and they ask for it.
Is it on the dinner menu?
No, it's not. But
it's not.
But it's a special that we'll give to you if we can.
Yeah.
If I can do it, by request. Go in the back, I'll do it.
Yeah. Call beforehand.
So, Jamie.
Yes.
Jamie, one for you.
So, Steve, I got to tell you, I'm pretty fucking mad at myself because, I wasn't exactly qualified to score a cheesesteak for like the bread, Steve. What are you looking for in a cheesesteak? You like the soft bite or?
I want the soft bite. I saw a place that shall remain nameless because I don't want to badmouth them. It's a place in Florida. It's known for their sandwiches, and someone just did a review on it. Two girls. They did a review, and I've been there before. You wait an hour for the sandwiches unless you call in advance. It's in Boca. But at the end of the day, the sandwich bread, I don't never liked the bread because it was too hard. I don't want a sandwich that I'm going to crack my teeth on. And I have real teeth, so I'm not worried about it. But it's something that you don't want to do. And these girls said the same thing. They went to bite the sandwich, and the bread was just crunching. Yeah. I like to have a soft bread. We have the ciabatta, which we use in our bread basket. We use it for the sandwiches. We also have beautiful bastone, and then we do our twist bread. And all of them have to be, twist is a little harder, but for a sandwich,
it has to be soft.
I think this is really
delicious.
And again, this wasn't made. I mean, again, it was in foil, but normally it's a little crispy to bread, but it's still.
I like sometimes a little semolina bread. Got a little bit of crisp on it, not too
semolina, but not too much where it's going to kill you.
Yeah, it's good.
Charlie, have them.
Wow.
Right into it. You gonna wait for your sandwich?
I'm coming to your restaurant to eat tonight. You're gonna make me a fresh one.
So now we have the other one. Let's.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one.
Yes. So this one.
You better give a little credit.
It's what happened. We're drinking. It's a Sunday, and we're drinking. Usually comes on Sunday, and we're drinking. And by then we're a few bottles of wine in.
On Sunday.
A few bottles of wine in. A few bottles of vodka in. I had 2 Long Island iced teas and 4 martinis.
LITs. Oh man. LITs will fuck you up.
Before he explains this great dish that he has, I'll get there at like 5, 6. I had 2 iced teas, 2 martinis. I had a gin. Then he's got to tell every bartender so much. Stop. Onion, Tabasco, this one, that one. He gets a sip. It's missing a little bit of this. It's missing a little bit of that. He should have been a mixologist, let alone a chef.
Well, that was my previous life.
Yeah.
My previous life. But
they go hand in hand.
It's funny because so then he comes in and then start opening the wine. He's a vodka guy. But your fiance Nikki, she loves the Jordan.
Yeah, that's
so we do at all the restaurants. Feast, Brando's, Osteria. We've always done my mother's recipe on the Sunday gravy. We call it Sunday gravy, comes with sauce. We called it gravy growing up, but sauce, whatever it is. But we put all the different things in that she always put in, which is the pork skin, the ribs, the homemade braciole, the meatballs.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Then we put pork neck bones in. We put oxtail, and we also put a little bit of pork, one or 2 pork chops in there.
Wow.
So that cooks there. So there's usually not a lot left over, but this day it happened to be. And Charlie's like, take something home. I'm hungry. So this sandwich was born. Again, everyone comes in and asks for this on Sundays.
Jeez.
And if we have stuff left over, we could do it. If we don't,
what's it called?
Oh man.
Is there a name?
the Sunday gravy sandwich.
That's it.
Also,
man.
AKA the Charlie Mayo sandwich.
The Charlie Mayo.
The Charlie cousin.
yeah.
The Charlie cousin sandwich. But this is
because he bakes the bread
fresh,
and then he puts all the stuff left from the pot into the sandwich.
But this bread, again, it's the pizza. It's pizza dough. Okay. It's called in Italy. It's called the panozzo. Okay. I call it a flip bread for the layman's, but it's a panozzo. So that's on our lunch menu, but not like this. But what happens is it's pizza dough. You put it out there, and then you flip it, and that's what happens. And then, but you have all of that ricotta,
my God, I'd never seen
melted
that before.
mozzarella, and all the Sunday gravy meats in there. Everything that's in there. There's braciole, meatballs, ribs, sausage,
ricotta, cheese,
just everything all together.
Everything in there.
Look at Jamie. Jamie, okay, just wants to eat it.
He's sweating. He wants it so bad.
Jamie, do you eat like 17 times a day? How many?
I eat a lot, bro. I'm 265.
Okay.
I gotta stay big. Gotta stay big, right? You can't trust a skinny fucking chef here, Charlie. I gotta,
I'm not a chef. I'm
just plays one on TV.
Oh yeah. Oh, dude, I lost a little bone there. What do you got there? Here, hit me there.
Something fell off.
Yeah.
Grab that in
Look
there.
at that motherfucker. Look at that meatball here.
Yeah, I'll try it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Slap it on, whatever you got.
Jamie, when you're done, you put it in the cousin's bag to go, like you got it from Cousins. This way you put it in that bag.
When you're walking around, make sure you hold the cousin's bag.
All right, so I want to hear about growing up in Brooklyn. And I got to tell you, bro, I know people get like, I fucking hate when people are like, New Jersey has better food than New York. It's fucking crazy to say because there's more, where the immigrants came from, New York is a bigger melting pot than New Jersey. There's more fucking players in the game in New York. New York's more populated.
Yes.
There's more immigrants. There's more influence. It just is a fucking bigger equation.
You got to just pick it up.
I'm not just talking shit. It's a bigger fucking arena.
So what are you saying?
Troy,
So
just pick it up. Pick it up. Get
Just
messy.
pick it up and fucking eat it?
Yeah, pick it up and get messy.
I want to talk your inspiration from Brooklyn. What drove you to do this? Like growing up, who did you look up to? What were the spots in Brooklyn that you were like, fuck, I want to be this guy.
Yeah.
You know?
I've been in
That's how
this
you do it.
business.
Tell me.
Listen, Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
So anybody knows Emmons Avenue,
Yeah.
the Palm Shores Club. So back in the day, in Sheepshead Bay on Emmons Avenue, you had the Gratadora, which was all the wise guys hanging out. You couldn't. Then you had the Castle Harbor. They had the guy who owned the place. He shot a lion. The lion was 15 feet long on his hind legs in there. Just looked good. Now, as a 12 and 13-year-old kid, and they put you in the kitchen to bust tables and do things or whatever. It was 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I was riding my bicycle home down from working in a restaurant all night. And at that time, talk about 40 years ago,
Yeah.
you were making $150 a night being a busboy at that age.
Yeah.
And then I got up, go to school. I worked in another old school restaurant that was there called the Houseboat. That was a seafood house, parties, everything else. And I was a busboy, waiter, along with working down in Rendazzo's and Joe's. And then opening clams and oysters. After that, you go into Pips. And I would have a beer with Andrew Dice Clay because he was just starting out back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where he started out in Pips.
Yeah, that's where he started out in Pips, Andrew Dice Clay. So later on, my father was a cook. My grandmother, like his mother, every Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
My restaurant, like my grandmother's house, it's an extension of our home. You don't need invitation.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm cooking,
You're coming.
doors open.
Yeah.
You walk in, it's Sunday. And my grandmother, when we grew up, her house could fit 3 people, but 300 got in there. And somehow, some way, with her 4-burner stove, she cooked for everybody. And we had pasta, we had chicken, stuffed mushrooms, the artichokes. And my great-grandmother, her mother, who lived upstairs, she'd come down and she'd say, everybody got a split of the artichoke at their expense. Nobody can have a whole artichoke. You're only going to have a half. So
You're only going to have a half.
I can only have a half. I only like the heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leaves are too much of a pain in the ass to
Mm-hmm.
eat. And
love
later
the leaves.
on, as things went on, it might sound crazy. My restaurant career started as a hobby.
Really?
This was a place to have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I love people, hospitality. It's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I said, all right, I was simple. Cousin's Clam Bar was supposed to be an old school, Stevie knows the concept.
Mm-hmm.
Fried calamari, a little scungil, some fried shrimps, no alcohol, very simple.
Yeah.
Raw clams and oysters, call it a day. Lo and behold, with all the influence in the world, my friends that were already in the business, oh no, you got to have a liquor license, you got to have this, that, and the other thing. I listened.
Mm-hmm.
And it grew,
Yeah.
and it grew. Within year one of Cousins Marlboro, I was already breaking the wall next door and making it bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
The reason for the Cousin success, honestly, my team. My kitchen guys, my management. I got guys that are irreplaceable.
Mm-hmm. Eric's awesome.
Eric,
Yeah.
Vito's now in his 30s. This kid can have his own restaurant, run it to the day right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's been doing it for 15 years already. My chef, he's been in this business 45 years. He's had restaurants. He's been in the Buttonwood. He's been everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
And a quick funny story, when I opened Cousins, some celebrity jerk-off came and said that he wanted to be my chef. He came to my house and made the spread. My whole family threw him out.
No shit.
My chef Jimmy right now was somewhere else, and I knew that was the guy I had to have.
Mm-hmm.
I went to the restaurant that he was at. We hadn't spoken in a few years. I ordered a drink, and I says, come on, we're leaving. He says, what do you mean we're leaving? Where we going? He says, you're coming to work with me in the new restaurant. He took his apron off.
Oh, my
put it on
God.
That
the
was
counter,
it.
and walked out.
And he's still with you.
And he's still with me. And he controls the 2 kitchens we have now,
Mm-hmm.
the 3rd one that we're working on.
Yeah.
He is a beast.
Damn.
Jimmy is a beast. Eric is an animal. And Vito is right behind them. That
Damn.
is, yes.
So that's what gives you the ability to keep, doing it, because you have that team, like you said, behind you. It gives you confidence, like, shit, we can do another one because it's working. And you guys know what you're doing. Now you know it's just a replica of it.
It's
That's
a replica.
That's it.
The
Yes.
biggest part of this business,
Yeah.
the biggest problem in this business is, 20, 30 years ago, you had your choice of cooks, workers,
Mhm.
waiters. They were in line. You fired someone, there was 10 behind them.
Yep.
Today, you have to really appreciate who you have, as long as they're good. I mean, there's some people that are still bad, but that's the same thing. able to expand because.
But why is it different now, though?
Truthfully,
they don't want to work.
People don't want to work.
Yes,
young
that.
kids
That,
don't.
we all deal with
They
that.
don't want to be in that business today.
Mhm.
Back then, the service business was great.
Yeah.
To be a waiter, a bartender, you made a lot of money.
Mhm.
Unless you were going to be a doctor or a lawyer, things like that.
Yeah.
Accountant. So, but what happened over the years is the attrition. People haven't come back into the business after COVID. A lot of people left, and it wound up being, an issue. But if you have great management,
Mhm.
you got to keep them.
So you guys got through COVID, right? So that was we always talk about this with anyone that owns restaurants. That was a very difficult time. I remember I got into the first fight with my wife now at your restaurant in the parking lot.
Oh, man.
We were eating outside in the tent, and it was
Yeah.
during COVID, and it was something about her moving out here, and I just didn't want her to move out here. And I remember that fight still to this day was in the parking lot, but it was under the tent.
Yeah.
And you guys, threw that up, but it was still rocking during that time. It was unbelievable. So that's a very hard time. So you got through that, and
Well, no one
obviously-
ever experienced,
Yeah.
having a shutdown of everything that
Yeah.
we knew, to be. So when we got back to be it, we had the tent on the patio, we had a tent in the parking lot,
Mhm.
and people just had a pent-up desire to come.
Yeah.
And that's what happened.
Yeah, because everybody just wanted to be out at that point.
It did. I mean, I feel bad for the people that were not able
Yeah.
to overcome it
Mm-hmm.
and whatever it is. Fortunately for guys like myself and Osteria, Steve, and them, I excelled during COVID because I was sitting from my restaurant down to 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
People didn't care. It was like a block party.
Yeah.
Everybody was in the parking lot. They didn't care. Eating, drinking, just associating with people. Couldn't go food shopping.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
couldn't go you had to wait online to get in with 3 people.
That's
In
true.
in a weird way, you're making me kind of miss it, man. Because I think I was there. I mean, we were there. It was in a weird way. I remember. I think when it first happened, I'd stop by the store. I would get stuff. and like it was just bags of.
Yeah.
You were just like, yo,
But-
Like
trying
we're
to-
talking 6 years at like this week kind of thing, or
Yeah.
last week, whatever
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah,
Like,
that right. It was right after.
it was like March 13th. It was right after that. That was the week.
Right after St. Patrick's Day, I think
Correct.
it happened.
Yeah,
I'll tell you, but also with the help, like for people, like dude, people were just having these career changes. Like people were stuck home. The TV's off. Like there's no sports, and people were like, "What am I gonna do with my life?" And like I don't know, dude. I feel like a lot of people left New Jersey. I feel like a lot of people moved. Right? Like a lot of people definitely fucking moved.
They moved out. I mean, a lot of people moved to like Florida at that point because it was open. But
They were more lax.
Jersey's
with
coming in
Florida.
now like faster and furious.
Correct. And
Faster
they
and more
actually
furious.
thought that like people, especially in my industry, they were leaving because their jobs were remote. And all of a sudden they moved, they sold their house, moved to Florida, then their jobs are like, a couple years later, like, you need to come back into work.
Yeah.
And they're like, shit, I live in Florida at this point. So like a lot of people made some quick decisions that did not benefit them long term.
And people made that decision. A lot of people that can work home remotely.
Yeah.
The guy that puts the shirt on, is in his underwear, sitting there
Yeah,
at the table.
exactly.
That's fine. You could do all that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't work at home.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing at home. I watch TV and do what I do at home. I don't work at home. And I believe that's why I live in New York. All these buildings that people go to. I mean, listen, the rent costs money. Manhattan's different, but
Yeah.
people that work in Manhattan have to commute and do all this shit, and they can do the same thing and get paid at home
Mm-hmm.
and not really care.
Yeah.
More power to them.
Mm-hmm.
I could never do that.
Yeah. You like to be around people and out and about. That's just what you always done.
Always. That's I was molded that way.
But also in general, the productivity, I believe, if you're not in the office, is going to be down.
Yeah.
There's no way when you're sitting in your house watching soap operas or going to pick up your kid or worried about going to the gym that you can be as productive as working at the office.
I agree.
And that's part of the problem. People saw that. Listen, they had to do it remotely, but after that, a lot of bosses saw. They said, "I want people coming back. I'm paying you."
They're getting robbed.
Yeah.
As long as that laptop is open and it's on, they're answering
That's it.
email.
Yeah.
They could be on a beach, sitting there.
Anywhere.
Oh, yeah, the boss is calling. No
Yeah.
problem. I answer.
Yeah.
Good. And they get paid.
This is what I'm dying to know, right? So, Cuzins, Osteria, and then also like Asbury, Brando's. What's your best seller? I want to know what the best seller is at your restaurants.
Ooh.
Like, what's something that like blows your mind? Like my lemon chicken orzo at Clean Bro was our best seller for like, I mean, I think it just lost like this year, but for the longest time, and I was like, damn, I can't believe like this is it. Of all the fucking things to order, this is the number one seller. You ever got like, you got a dish on your menu that just, you're like, I can't fucking believe that this is Like, is it the crab cake? What is it? Like, what is the number one fucking mover?
I'll give you a little bit of lesson because this is the business part of it. Besides the hospitality, other stuff, our systems have point of sale. So we could run reports. I change my menu twice a year, only because the drinks, spring and summer drinks are different than your fall and winter. So that twice a year you get an opportunity to review your menu, see what's moving, check your prices. Because food costs is through the roof. So you got to see what's going on. And then you could go by category and see what your movers are. So just to give you an idea, number one selling seafood pasta dish in Cuzins, seafood fra diavolo. Number one selling dish. If that dish sells 100, spaghetti and clam sells 10. But seafood fra diavolo, hands down, number one selling dish in the restaurant.
Do you use this kind of shrimp in it? Or a little bit smaller than the fra diavolo?
This is an 8 to 10.
Okay.
In the what do you call dishes that we cook with, we use what's called 15s, U15s, which means you get 15 to a pound.
Oh, okay.
These are a little too big to cook. We don't butterfly. We don't do things like that. We cook them.
Okay.
Number one selling steak.
I can't stop eating.
Don't worry, I got you, Jim. Keep going.
And out of steaks, number one selling steak, whether I got strips, we got wagyus, we got everything. Filet mignon, number one selling steak.
Interesting. I was going to say skirt.
Nope.
Okay.
I'll get that for Kayla will get it, and then my daughter Tina likes it.
We put skirt as a special, and people love it.
I have
love this.
I have an American wagyu on my menu with some broccoli rabe, with some nice potatoes. We have it on a regular. It started as a special.
Yep.
When a special performs that good,
You put it on the menu.
put it on the menu. A lot of times that backfires.
Right.
I've put in great sellers from a special onto the menu,
And then it fails.
and it's gone.
That's why I have 25 standing specials, because I won't put it on the menu.
That's weird. So like you end up saying, "Oh my God, everyone's liking this special. Let me slap it on the menu," and then people overlook it because they're probably paying attention to the new specials.
It gets lost.
Gets lost.
It gets lost.
And we verbalize all our specials in the restaurant. So, listen, you know your customers that come all the time. You don't have to tell them all 25.
Yeah.
We usually have 5 new ones a week, but there's always like 20 standing.
What about like Steve?
I break every server that comes. I make them go through all 25 at all times.
What was 18? Can you repeat 18 again?
So, like, I would say Brando's, although I like Brando's, I might even like Brando's a little bit more. I can't tell which one I like more. I prefer to go to Osteria because
It's close.
Asbury Park's a
Because it's
pain in the
close
ass
to
to go
you.
to
That's
for me.
why.
Are sales, like, are people buying similar dishes? Like, are the...
Like, listen, all the
Like, what's
restaurants,
the best seller at
all the
Osteria? I
Italian
need to know.
restaurants.
What is it? Like, is it the bolognese?
I'm
What
going to
do
give you love the bolognese.
It's fucking amazing.
My
The meatballs are great, too.
Genovese is one of the best sellers.
Okay.
My brisket raviolis,
Yeah.
that's shot to the top.
No way.
As far as a pasta dish goes, the brisket raviolis, it's crazy. And Jamie being a barbecue guy, that's like a thing. I'm like an amateur barbecue guy, so I make ribs, I make brisket.
Yeah.
So one day I did the brisket and with the dry rub that I have on it, and we cooked it, and we had some left over because people wanted it for a party, and we mashed it up and we put it into the ravioli, and we took the drippings, and then we added a little Marsala wine, mushrooms, a little cream. That people cannot stop buying that dish.
Wow.
I mean, it's a very good dish. The meatballs are the same everywhere, from Brando's to Osteria to Feast. All the same ones, all fried the same way, all the same ingredients, and people love the meatballs. Meatballs is always like a perennial favorite.
Which one's like the order of how you opened? So was Osteria first? Was that
No,
your first restaurant?
Brando's.
Ah.
Yeah, I was still in the mortgage and title business when I decided to buy Brando's.
Okay.
And what happened was, got involved in that, and I said, if I'm going to fail now, I'm still making money from the mortgage and title business.
Yeah.
So if it fails, it fails. And Brando's had failed at it wasn't Brando's.
Did it?
It was
No.
Carmine's.
Carmine's, yeah.
Carmine's, and before it was Carmine's, was a place called Ensano. So
Okay.
that place was 3 incarnations.
Dave
And it
took
failed
Nona's
every one of
and
them.
changed it to Brando's.
Correct.
and
Wasn't
then-
known as at one point like a
That was in
flip to
Mar-
Brando's
for actually 4 weeks.
Yeah, I remember seeing
That
that.
was
that
same
was-
sign.
that
Even
was
Nona
Marlboro.
still had that same
Yes,
that
it was
logo
the
because
the
Rob
B
did,
was different
because
but it was
Rob
like-
didn't want to change the sign. He just changed put Nona's
Yes,
back
I
over it.
remember that happening. I was like, and I drove by. I'm like, oh my god, it's gone.
Those signs are
Okay.
expensive.
Gotcha.
Then Dave wound up talking to the guys at Carmine's,
Yeah.
and he wound up working into there,
Gotcha.
and then he changed it to Brando's, and the rest is history. You know what? I came in there, and everyone's like, the chef's like, "Oh, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it." I said, "No, I went in, I changed 40% of the menu the first week I was there.
No shit.
Yeah, I worked for him. That's how I met Steve. They're like, man, this new guy's an asshole. He's like, shut up. None of you guys know what you're talking about. I'm like, all right, man. I'm just bartending, bro. The chef's back there like, what the fuck?
But the
like,
truth
no.
is, knock on wood, it worked because you know what?
Yeah.
You know, Brando's...
Troy, that like he didn't spend any time polishing words. He's just like, nah. Like, who the fuck taught you how to cook? Like,
what kind of oyster do I got here?
That's a Long Island Blue Point oyster.
yeah, give me.
Long Island Blue Point.
Long Island Blue Point, same as the clams.
Oh yeah, baby, yeah.
Listen, we have oysters that come from California, Kumamoto's, Prince Edward Island.
Yep.
We usually have a variety, about 10 different oysters.
Yeah.
But your backbone staple before all the other oysters came into play, you can never go wrong with a Blue Point oyster that comes right out of Long Island.
That's what I was going to ask. So if you're going out and you're at a different restaurant and they're giving you the list, you're asking for...
If they have Blue Points, extra. They
Always
usually,
ask for them.
They're on the larger size.
Okay.
Some people like smaller ones.
Anything else that comes from Prince Edward Island, that oyster, anything around from Prince Edward Island, that's another. That's where that's where our mussels come from.
Interesting.
That's where you know you're getting a nice, fresh, clean, tenderized oyster.
But the clams, you want a Long Island clam.
Long Island.
That's it, because anything that comes from Long Island, and the clam-wise, is going to be amazing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Same thing. If somebody told you that the Bronzino was coming from Spanish Harlem, what are you going to say? No, that's not going to happen. It's it's a Mediterranean fish. Red snappers, American red snappers, right out of Florida. That's what you want.
Really? All right, that's good to know.
And for some reason, everybody in the world, like you asked before, Jamie, best-selling fish, everybody loves halibut. Halibut.
Halibut Reganata is my second bestseller on
Halibut.
Halibut
Number one.
Reganata.
Halibut, yep.
Halibut is just, it's nice. What the Chilean sea bass, did that fall off?
Chilean sea bass is there. We have it. It's a little more on the pricier side. It's a buttery flavor, different, but not a top seller. But you're gonna pay. You're gonna pay not double. You're gonna pay about 20-25% more than your halibut.
Yeah, dude, I love the stuffed Bronzino at
That's
Osteria.
that's another big seller, stuffed Bronzino.
That one is great. What about like?
Now we got a Bronzino on the menu. We always have regular Bronzino, but then we have now we have a butterfly Bronzino that goes in the wood oven, and clams and mussels around it in a spicy pink sauce. No cream, it's pink because it's a white sauce. Just throw a little touch of tomato and make it spicy with the Calabrian chilies.
Wow,
that's a big dish.
Huh?
With Jamie going back in, he's going
right.
in.
You can pull it towards you. It's okay.
Isn't that what he's used to? Used to that Cousin's the lazy Susie. You can spin it
Spins it around.
spin it
Yeah.
around.
So Jamie finished his whole Sunday gravy sandwich.
I'm going for. I didn't want it all over my face.
Try
I
how to
still
bite
got to
it.
look pretty on camera. Jamie doesn't care right now. Jamie's just hungry. My first bite, it was all
I
over.
think maybe I should start to care a little bit more, but not right now. I don't care.
I enjoyed the bite. I loved it. The cheesesteak was amazing. I'm enjoying everything. I can't have it all over my face.
I know, Troy.
Thursday nights at both your spots
Yeah.
are very interesting,
Oh,
to
man.
say the least.
Wait, hold on. I haven't been to Cousins Thursday night. Well, actually, actually, I was there, but I don't remember being there. That's the problem with Cousins, and that's also the problem with Osteria.
Because you guys both still do it, right? It's still like a Thursday night is like a...
What happens is, when and again, this is the thing. Before Charlie was there, we never had a DJ, but we had a great Thursday night.
Okay.
We opened up, put a DJ in. It took away from our Thursday nights. It's the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
So, we're not going to try to compete head to head and say, oh, let me get a DJ. Let me do this.
Okay.
That's it. Like, we have some entertainment on Friday nights now.
Yep.
That's really it. So, Cousins definitely has the
Thursday night.
Thursday night market corner for that.
It's very interesting.
It's not something I can even take credit for creating.
Uh-huh.
Restaurant tells you what it wants.
Okay.
We started out with that outdoor thing before it was enclosed and heated and lit and done. We used to have like a jazz band out there.
Yeah.
Danielle Ario, she still plays. Girls Got Talent. She had 3-4 pieces, and people would go, still have dinner, and then go outside there and listen to the music, drink a little more, dance a little bit or whatever. Evolution. Put a DJ in there.
It's fucking rocking in there.
And then now my guys get mad because if we just have a regular DJ, not so good tonight. What do you mean? The place is packed. No. We need entertainment. Now we have to get singers. Now they want, You gotta get TKA, you gotta get Dante, you gotta get all these people to come and do live performances. I got pictures of the girls I grew up with, like Raina and them from back in the day, and they come in. People follow them. My clientele is not the younger clientele, which I'm happy about.
Yep.
But we have a group of people that are younger than me, my age, and then even older.
Yeah.
So people say, "What's your Thursday night?" I said, "It's 21 to 101." That's what we got.
Yeah, that maps it out.
My own kids come and hang out sometimes on Thursday nights. And my 21-year-olds, I'm coming with my friends. Why? Oh, Dad, we're gonna eat and we're gonna eat.
I know. Listen to some music
because it's also and it's free. So
they
come.
True. Yeah, there's really not many other places to do that around here. Still, it's like it's a Thursday night. You want to go out. You want to have a dinner and go home. All right, there's a lot of places, but to
and
go
12
out,
minutes from my house, which makes it even better.
To go out, have a couple of drinks,
straight
have some
shot,
music,
straight shot down 79. I'm home.
I think it's more people watching. I love it. People watching is amazing over there.
We only do it on Thursday nights. Fortunately, and I've said this 1,000 times, I am a restaurant that serves alcohol, not a bar that serves food.
Yep.
So on Friday and Saturday nights, even though everybody knows you make more money serving alcohol, but I use that whole patio for diners.
Gotcha.
Friday, Saturday night, God bless parties in the afternoon or big dinners at night. Thursday night, 9 o'clock, the music it's on. At 12:01, everybody out, lights are on, music's off. Go to Tommy's Tavern, go down to Metro, go anywhere you want. Nothing good happens after 12. I've learned my lesson in the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we can serve to 1:45, push them out. Not a good thing.
Got it.
12 o'clock, out.
That's smart.
It's not like we're stopping. Anyway, we're just going.
Just looking for a different location. Fine, you want
to we're at somebody's house till all night long.
Yeah, in a house, yes, but it's people like Tommy's Tavern.
Yeah.
You know, they're open. They'll stay open. They'll serve beers and drinks right to the limit.
Right when you're on your way out kind of situation, yeah?
But that's what they were designed for.
Yeah, that's what they do.
We're not.
You got nightlife going on? What's up with Beach Tavern this summer, man? I fucking love it there.
Well, Beach Tavern, that we have nightlife every night. We have the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We have between DJs and live music, so it goes back and forth. And then the Tiki Bar, which is also on the property, that one has just live music Fridays and Saturdays and Sunday.
Beach Tavern, that's the one that has the dock right there. Oh, I've been there a bunch of times.
Yeah, it's the best.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Great
that was your spot. Oh my God.
Took that
pull up on a jet ski.
Yeah, I've taken my in-laws there when they wanted to come out because they're from Chicago. They're like, oh, we want to be like at a beach, smell it. They want to feel the experience. I brought them there. We had a great time.
Took that over a little over 3 years ago. And, we expanded the patio. It used to be a little narrower and a little shorter. We expanded it. And then they always had palm trees, but we went over the edge.
Okay.
So we get 100 palm trees every season.
Nice.
Goes in. So it's really nice. It's, a different environment. And, again, we serve seafood, same type of stuff that, Charlie does at Cuzins, but we have a big sushi, bar. Obviously, raw bar down there. People want raw.
Yeah, of course.
But the sushi is big.
During like the winter time and stuff, like how is it there?
What happens is it dies.
It dies.
What happens is you run your specials. You have happy hour every day, and all the locals come out for happy hour. So people walk in there and they say 3 deep, and they're like, "Yeah, you're really making a lot of money. It's just enough to pay the bills."
Okay. And then usually you see this turning around like April, May?
It starts as soon as the weather gets warmer. People get the fever.
Okay.
But we don't have the patio in full force until the week before Memorial Day.
Okay. Fair.
That's it.
We were there for the Santa Claus.
Yeah. Yeah, we do the Santa Claus.
The Santa brunch.
Yeah,
oh,
Santa
no
brunch.
way.
That was great.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Oh, the brunch was sick. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to go there. You don't have kids, Troy.
But
you can't go to a Santa brunch with no kids, bro.
No
That's
shit.
Weird as fuck.
That would be a little weird. Yes, thank you, Jamie. I wasn't planning on going to the Santa.
But wait, there are people there with no kids that go to that brunch, right?
Well,
that was
we
like
have brunch anyway. It's not just
so. Wait, you have
brunch?
I
don't have to take
it's
a picture
like
with Santa.
out.
I can still hang out.
We're gonna
fucking
sit on his lap.
brunch is nice sometimes.
Jamie tried to sit on his lap.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
I did.
See,
I did.
Yeah.
I told them what I want for Christmas.
Santa
yeah. Did you get what you wanted?
No.
No. He didn't listen.
What do you guys do for fun outside of work? Because I know, like, we usually restaurateurs, man, they're usually just at their fucking restaurant open till close every day. You guys got multiple locations. Do you guys like to race dirt bikes, or what do you guys do for fun? Nothing, right? Work? I knew it.
Drink.
Fuck. Bad answer.
Drink.
No, there's got to be.
No.
I see you always cooking at home. You always cook at home. I see Charlie on Instagram.
At home, I cook because my kids are
Hungry?
Spoiled brats.
Yeah, that's why you have them, dude. You have them to spoil.
Listen, I try to, because of the life, yes, I do try to have a home-cooked meal. And they're older now.
Yeah.
But I do like once, twice a week, at least have a home-cooked meal.
Yeah.
Other than that, when I can play golf, I enjoy golf.
Oh, nice.
Give me a casino and knock that shit out. I love that.
Yeah.
Casino I had the boats, I had the jet skis, too much work. I go on the boat with 15 people. I'm the captain, the first mate. I'm the guy doing everything. The kid said, "Oh, thanks, Dad." They leave. Nobody cleans the boat, and I'm stuck there like a jerk.
The best thing to do is have a friend that has a boat.
Exactly. I have a very good friend who has 2 boats.
Yeah,
and
that is it.
Go.
Friend with a pool, friend with a boat.
That's
That's it.
it.
Those are the best.
No.
I had a Harley Davidson. Hence how I had my cousin. We used to go cruising around. It was nice. Now life's too valuable. I can't get on a motorcycle. I don't want to. Give me a dirt bike and I'll go.
Okay.
I'll go crazy. I grew up on them. That's what we did. Brooklyn, Sheepshead Bay.
Yeah.
Garrison Beach.
Garrison
I was
Beach,
driving
the weeds.
underneath the sand doing.
Huh.
We've been riding on Sundays with the kids. Sal's backed up to like a big ass farm, and we just rip. And we got the kids with the little quads. They love it, man. The little go karts and everything. The kids go nuts on Sunday. The weather's getting better, man. So we've been having like. Reminds me of when I was a kid. You know, there was shit to do. Now it's like everybody's got the phone, the video games. Kids aren't outside like they used to be. You know, like you just saw bikes outside or.
Yeah.
That was
changed.
growing up.
Sad.
That's when you were outside from morning till night.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
There were no
So-
chat rooms or talking to people. Like,
But we
you
went
knocked
through
on
an
the door.
interesting time though, because
Yeah.
we lived at that point, and then it
Yeah.
changed as we got older, and we started seeing the younger kids. Like, you would have to go by someone's house.
You have
Steve
to call
home?
them.
Steve,
Yeah.
is Steve home? No, Steve went to Frank's house. Oh shit! You know, like that was it. And you had to like go to Frank's house and find Steve. It was like you had to run around. It was wild.
And
What
if
do
your
you-
mother
what do you
couldn't
call?
call out
Yeah.
the window
Yeah.
and call your name,
That was it.
then she called somebody on the next
When the
block
street
over.
lights came on, you had to be home. That was really what it was. You know.
so
Talk about dune buggies.
Yeah.
I had bought one for my son Nicholas a couple of years ago. Big Odyssey thing with the roll cage, big wheels, the whole thing. Put it all together. He never rode it. I wound up giving it to Eric for his 3 boys because Eric has 3 sons. The 2-seater. Now he's got like the water retention basin right by his house. They're zipping around in there. They're having a great time with it.
Yeah.
So even Eric, instead of the kids on the iPads and the phones and this, get them to do a little outdoor, a little stuff.
Yeah.
And
dude,
your son,
Oh,
George,
yeah.
Giorgio's going to be cutting down those trees
Oh,
besides clearing. Get it.
Well, Jamie said he gave him a chainsaw the other day. I said, "Oh,
No, I didn't give him a
Oh,
chainsaw.
I'm sorry.
He's obsessed with the chainsaw.
Okay.
And that is fucking stressful. And then, dude, Sal's daughter Olivia had her birthday party. We went to South Amboy's roller rink, which I haven't been there in like 30 years. But
They're still rolling?
yeah, man,
No,
it's
come on.
open since 1958. And we're
wow, how was that? Did you roll?
no, I'm too big to roll, dude. 265
No way,
goes.
you didn't put on skates?
No,
You
they
didn't
got-
do
they
it?
got-
Wait, I got you by 100 pounds, bro. If I go down, my arm is gonna break, my leg's breaking.
You just
Well,
fall,
were they-
just
were
fall
they-
the right
There's
way.
little kids everywhere. I fall on a kid. It's a fucking funeral. Okay, it's
Skates.
over.
Were they 4-wheel skates or the inline skates?
No, they're
so my
four-wheel
kid,
skates.
Quads?
What are you-
Yeah.
So my kids got the skates, and my wife's like, I feel bad because I never taught my kids how to ride a bike.
Okay.
But where I live, if my kids
the
take
hill.
a wrong turn,
The hill.
I live on like you guys got to come to my house.
It's a mountain.
It,
It's
they-
on a mountain.
We know, Bro
They-
Mountain.
yeah, bro.
Exactly. Literally, that's why it's there. Exactly.
So my kids don't know how to ride a bike or roller skate, and I'm pretty like I don't know what to do. It's like a moral dilemma because if they go down that fucking hill unsupervised, they could.
yeah.
I don't know. Would you teach your kids how to rollerblade and ride bikes if you lived on a dangerous mountain?
My father wanted me to
Yeah.
ride a bike. He put
Yeah.
me on the bike,
Push it, and you.
When I wanted to learn how to swim, he threw me in the water and said, "Sink or swim."
Yeah, it's true.
True.
It's true.
Yeah, I was the same. I don't know.
So did they enjoy the roller rink? Because I didn't think there were any roller
I
rinks
didn't know
left.
there was one
Yeah.
even open still.
My daughter started to like it at the end, and then my son didn't get it. He was trying to run, like he was like,
Yeah.
like and just holding on to me.
Uh-huh.
So my forearms, man, I'm pretty sore. So I carried him for 45 minutes. Just, he's hanging on my arm the whole fucking time.
I can't believe you didn't put on skates.
Troy, if I fall on my son,
Just don't fall.
My son is gone.
Why would you
Troy.
fall? What are you?
I
son's gone fucking
I think
4
the
years
idea for
old?
the next show should be you guys going to that roller rink.
Yeah,
I'm doing it remote.
Yeah.
Now, Steve,
I have no problem roller skating. I
Oh.
just don't want to roller skate at a little kid's party where if something goes wrong and I land on a kid, it's a tragedy.
Hey, don't worry, they'll be fine.
Because 265 coming down on a kid, it's going to go splat.
Yeah, you'll be okay.
All right.
We used to have a roller skating rink in Sheepshead Bay.
Sheepshead Bay.
The Roller
Palace.
The Roller Palace.
That was the place everyone went to.
They used to have a 24-hour skate like at night on a Friday night started, and it went all night long.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
But now the rents are too high. There's no way that's still there.
I don't even
No,
right?
The people
It's
made
a
so much money
skyscraper
from
now.
that, they bought the building and the block.
Oh, wow. Did they?
Yeah.
But the real estate, that was probably the time to buy Brooklyn back then, right?
Well, they had a couple other things. They owned the Bay Club. They owned the Bay Club over
No,
there.
they had the construction. and then that was it.
So it was in South Amboy?
Yes.
I wonder if a roller skating would really work in like around this area for like kids' parties and like really do it right.
No, 'cause
Like,
now
I think
the
what he
kids- They got
says-
those trampoline parks and other
Yeah,
things.
would
those
be-
died down too.
It would be so expensive, like you just said,
Yeah.
to have that size facility
Correct.
for roller skating to do
Mhm.
the parties. Because again, when we grew up, everyone gravitated to there.
Correct.
You couldn't go to a nightclub. You know,
Yeah,
you
you
went
went
there.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know, junior high school. I mean, that was the place.
Mhm.
Parents dropped you off.
Yeah.
You went home, and then it was
That's
great.
like one of the things
I went to
that-
Funtime USA when in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Back when-
that was it. That was on Knapp Street.
Yeah,
I don't
right by
know.
the Burger King.
Yeah. Yep.
So
That's
another,
where I partied.
That used to be before it was the Fun Time. It used to be cool. Oh, that was Nelly
was-
Bly. Nelly
Yes,
Bly.
yeah, Nelly Bly. Yeah, yeah. But
No,
that was Burger King.
Before it was Fun Time, it was
Correct.
the Bay Club.
That's
Bay Club.
correct.
The Bay
Yes,
Club.
and they took over, and then they had Funtime USA, and the Burger King was right next to it.
Bowling alley across the street.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Rainbow
yeah.
Lanes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Rainbow
we
Lanes.
had such an
Holy
amusement
shit.
hub.
I
Well,
partied. I
it's
partied
great.
at Gil Hodges Lanes. That's where I partied.
Speaking of entertainment
Yeah.
and amusement, the Six Flags, man, it's when you have they're basically their real estate's worth so much more than the.
You're the only one that still has a season pass. That's I don't
It's
understand
like
how you do.
It's like $50, bro. It makes more sense to get a season pass than to just go once. So you just buy the season pass.
So just out of curiosity, you
Yeah.
call it Six Flags, not Great Adventure, right? Because
Yeah.
that's what we grew up.
Yeah.
Great
Yeah,
They
Adventure.
called it
Great
Great
Adventure.
Adventure.
Great Adventure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Six
It
Flags
was
Great
never
Adventure.
It was
Six Flags Great Adventure.
when it first opened. All those
Yeah.
we
It was
always
just
knew it
Great
was
Adventure.
Great Adventure.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We
Is
came
that
from
how
Brooklyn
you
to
guys
go to
knew
Great
it?
Adventure.
Yeah,
It was big yellow school bus.
It was Great Adventure, and it was oh my god, Action Park.
Action.
Oh
Park.
yeah, Action Park.
That
Fuck.
was a crazy
Shit,
fucking
man.
place.
My brother won a lawsuit against them when he was a kid.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
lame.
They made a movie
No,
about it.
It was
They
exactly.
made a movie about it.
He went down the Alpine slide. And he, there was a stop, it was break
Oh,
or not,
yeah.
and he fucking flew it because it was made of concrete,
Dude,
It was
if
insane.
if you didn't listen to the rules
Yeah.
at Action Park,
Yeah.
you legitimately die.
but Action Park was
like-
awesome. The
Oh, yeah.
the cars, the
If you
Tarzan
listen-
swing, fucking swing.
If
that
you
shit-
listen to the rules, it was awesome. If
Yeah.
you didn't pay attention to the safety,
There was
you're
a wave pool.
dying.
Like
Yes.
they just had that. You saw that.
Bro, kids were
Yeah,
drowning
people-
in their
yes.
left and
People
right.
Yes.
drowned all the time.
drowned
No, it was a
all the
legit wave pool.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
They had
and
the
then-
black holes to slide. Like you had to weigh a certain weight to
cannonball.
go. Yeah, you had to weigh a
As I
certain
said, the one
amount.
coming out of there, and they said you're coming all dark,
Yes,
pitch
it was
black,
black hole.
and then all of a sudden you come in and you took cold.
Yes.
You'd love it. The
I
cold
was
plunge.
there, bro.
It
I
was
got
full
pictures
cold
of me
plungers
there.
That was it.
Yeah.
I would jump off the cliff.
Uh-huh.
I was like 9 years old.
Yeah. I mean, that whole place was just a hill of concrete.
Oh, dude.
Right.
People got messed up at that place.
Every time I was there, somebody was pulled out of a stretcher. Every single time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because it was all you New York guys. No, I'm joking.
Well,
Most of them
I
were.
never-
When
I
you
never
went
went
to
there.
ski,
yeah.
I only
you
skied
could
there. I
actually
never went
see
there.
all the rides when
Yeah,
you
hell-
were skiing down
yeah,
the
yeah,
mountain.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That
But
was
Action
Vernon
Park
Valley.
was the best. I mean, that
Action
was
Park was-
that was a
Yes.
legitimate thrill park. Where
That was
like,
such a good
you're
time.
like, yo, man, if I let go, I'm
Yeah.
gonna die.
When my camp, when it was like Action Park, they were like, "Oh hell yeah,
Yeah.
that was it."
Yeah, you
That
go
was
there
the
with
time.
camp.
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
went to
my dad-
I went to Manhattan Beach camp in Brooklyn.
Manhattan Beach. Did you?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I used to jump off the bridge that used to go from
Yeah.
Sheepshead
Cliff,
Bay.
the cliff jump. Oh man, there was the ones that did like the little ones. They're like, "Oh, you're a bitch," but you had to go to the top one. That
Where'd you
was
grow
it.
up?
I was in Mill Basin in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Yeah, but I've been out here for a very long time. But I was in Mill Basin and Bergen Beach, both places.
I lived in Mill Basin for
Yeah.
8 years.
I was Mayfair Drive, south between Mill and Strickland, right down the block from Strickland Park.
My first
Okay.
my
Lovely.
first house was on 64th between Mayfair North and South.
Yeah, I was right by Reds.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. The biggest toy store in the world with the old man.
Reds.
That guy's fucking. I still remember his hair. How his hair was like orange.
Oh, he was a sick man.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Brooklyn's
Jamie.
all- Yeah, it's all right.
Sorry, I'm always involved in the Jersey talk with Jamie. All the people. Now
Yeah.
I'm just fading.
It's all right. It's all
Sorry
right.
about that. Can we talk about this Chat GPT thing?
Oh man, so I'm fucking pissed off, right?
Yeah.
ChatGPT ranks all these states.
Best foods.
They got New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts in like the bottom 10.
It was like number
NJ's ranked 48. Now
in best food out of all states ranked.
last.
Really?
It
We're
was a
basically
joke.
It's a joke.
Yes.
48.
As a whole.
It just said ChatGPT ranked best states by food.
They got
food by
New
states.
York is number 3, but somehow New Jersey is 48, which
Yeah.
makes no sense because the New York influence here in New Jersey is like I could see being top 20 because of the haters.
California was number 1 and Texas was number 2.
California can source better ingredients than us because of their climate, but like, dude, New Jersey being 48, it's just fucking. But that's just somebody.
Like I think New Jersey should be in top 5. Honestly,
top 20 to be fair, just because there's Texas with barbecue. There's like regions of America that have like distinct food regions where New Jersey has the pork roll, like, and cheese, but like you can't give New Jersey less than top 20. Like I could see how food critics would go and you know, like New York has the steakhouse, they have the pizza, the bagels, they have distinct food regions.
That's the same thing as New Jersey. And
No,
I gotta tell you,
it's
it's much more diversified than you say Texas. Texas, is known for barbecue.
That's
and
it.
they have Italian restaurants and steakhouses.
But you're going to Houston where there's some big. They got some good restaurants, and I've eaten there.
But not number 3 rank or number 2 rank.
I'm going as conservative as possible for the lowest. Like I'm trying to make sense of the lowest score possible, where like a food critic would be like, well, you know, New Jersey doesn't have its New Jersey's identity isn't like the Carolinas distinct. You know,
48
Texas,
is criminal.
Texas distinct, California is distinct. Like just the identity. So I'm just trying to be nice. I'm trying to understand ChatGPT's logic here. But even Connecticut, or Massachusetts, dude, if you're fucking close to Maine and you're selling seafood in Boston, your fucking shit's gonna be amazing.
The lobster better be.
It's gonna be great. And I don't even want to give Massachusetts credit for anything as a Yankee fan.
Thanks.
Pains me.
Yeah, you can't.
But I can't tell a lie. Massachusetts should be ranked higher. Connecticut, the New Haven pizza, and the Brooklyn guys, oh man, Brooklyn people get so mad. You talk about New Haven pizza, but fucking dude, the pizza in New Haven's incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, it really is.
You have to like it. There's a lot of different things to do.
Correct.
Charlie, come on. Did you like it? Did you have it?
I used to work in Connecticut because of my old life.
Yeah.
When my beauty district, I used to be out there, and I would stop and get pizza here or there.
You had a beauty distribution company?
That's how I got started in life. That's what I did.
Is that why you're so beautiful, Steve?
That's why I became friends with him.
You guys definitely have nice skin, both of you guys. Very tan.
But before the restaurants, I was a beauty distributor for the entire United States, Europe,
What
Canada.
do you mean? Like, in what capacity? Like
a beauty
what?
distributor for the United States.
Yeah, what does that mean? Like what?
So I sold all the hair dryers, blow dryers, curling irons, flat irons, professional hair care shampoo.
No shit.
To people like Bed Bath & Beyond and Harmon and Target and Kohl's and Kroger's throughout the entire country.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and I was a master distributor for Con Air.
Yeah, I like that.
Really?
That's what mine is.
And then, like everything else, Amazon killed most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now nobody wants brick and mortar stores.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to go on Amazon and shop.
Yeah.
But
and wants it quick.
I had that. I was a beauty distributor for 25 years.
Oh, wow.
Did you get to sell that, or how did that end?
I was the #1 salesman for the company.
Yeah.
I was the only salesman for the company. I went around to all the pro stores.
Yeah.
That's
Did you have an exit, or how did or did you just save up money and start your restaurant?
Restaurant was always, like I said, a hobby.
Yeah.
Good thing it became a very good backup plan.
Mm-hmm.
I did very well through my life, thank God. And there was ups and downs.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. 2008, I lost everything. In 2016, I was doing twice what I did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not how hard you get fall down, it's how fast you get up.
Yeah.
So whatever.
Yeah.
But that was a great career. I loved it. It was good. The business changed. Things evolve. Everything is different today.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
that was beauty. At one time, I had 15 hair salons.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
Hairdressers and everything. They're worse than bartenders.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, the hair salons probably got you real prime for a restaurant because
Oh yeah.
It's the customer service world. Times 10.
It's all that. It's all
Yeah.
service.
Yeah.
But back to the thing. So, what did you think of the? See, I have my own opinions on pizza, and some people love it, some people hate it. But you think New Haven?
Honestly, I can't recollect from the New Haven pizza, to be honest with you. You give me pizza with decent sauce and not a soggy, doughy bottom
Yeah.
and a little crisp,
It's going to be good.
I'm a happy guy.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm just thinking.
The ranks around here, I think are crazy. But like for Lent, I did a New Haven style clam pie.
Okay.
5 ingredients. Just as it. No cream sauce, no other things like that. And it's exactly the way they make it in New Haven, all the famous places in New Haven, and people loved it.
Mm-hmm.
It's thin, crispy, there, fresh shuck clams, like you just saw Charlie shucking them.
Yep.
That's what we did, and we chopped them, put them on. One of my favorite pizzerias of all time, and people in Brooklyn had different things, Like you had Pizza Wagon for a square, you had Da Vinci for a square, and you also had our favorite place in Houston Bay.
Yeah.
I was never a Smokey Gardens guy.
Okay.
The upside down.
Del Mar or Houston Bay? Del Mar.
Okay.
Great
Yeah,
society.
yeah.
Everyone talks about Smokey Gardens. For me, I have a cast iron stomach, like Charlie told you. I could drink 4 espressos, drink, Long Island iced teas, hot sauce, and things like that. No problem. That sauce used to give me agita.
Yeah, wow.
It did. Because I thought it was it. But now again, the Farrah's was one of my favorite pizzerias of all time.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good pizzeria.
Okay.
Still is.
His round and his Sicilian was amazing. And then offshoots to him. So like one of the pies we make is a Brooklyn pie. It's like the DeFara's one in the wood oven. So that's one of the things I like about that. But then we have the Neapolitan style pizza. So people are going to go back and forth and say
of course.
they love the thin cracker crust, like someone who showed me that I think is terrible. Okay. You know what I'm talking about.
Well, that's what I was trying to tell Ryan of the last episode. He's trying to do a Neapolitan style pizza, and I said, bro, I think you're swimming upstream here. Dave Portnoy's kind of established a huge momentum with pizza, with the crispy bottom, like a New York slice. That's what people are looking for. And he's like, no. But the pizza styles, a lot of times people don't understand the pizza styles, the region, the food, where it comes from, and what to expect. They just get it, and they're like, oh, this is floppy, or they don't like it for. You're like, no, man, that's like not the style. Like there's styles in food. There's different cultures. There's different fucking countries.
I'm actually excited because Brooklyn Square is opening up over by us.
Yeah.
And Peter's
Been
Pizza.
waiting
I like Peter's Pizza.
It's on 79. It's in that shopping plaza, right? Yeah.
He just opened in Shrewsbury, but I know he's opening the one right by us. On
He's doing it with Kimmy.
Yeah, with
Jasper.
Kimmy.
Yeah.
And Jeremy.
And
Jeremy.
Yeah,
so.
correct. Yeah. That's gonna be great.
Peter's got
Jeremy.
Peter took.
Bro, that guy is like uncut gems. He's like, call me on the podcast. Let me on the podcast. I'm like, Jeremy, if I have you on the podcast, I'm just gonna rip your ass apart bad the whole time. But I'm like, I love you, and I'll have you on the. But I'm like,
He's got bagel stores. He's got the pizza now.
Yeah.
He's doing his thing.
But he was smart. Listen, he was smart. He pushed Peter. Listen, I know Peter when he had his first pizzeria. 25 years ago, 20 years, whatever it is. When I opened my mortgage company, he was opening his pizzeria.
Yeah.
And it was Peter's Pizza.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah,
when
he told
because
us
he
the
worked
story.
because
Yeah.
he worked for his uncle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that he made the upside down.
It was great.
But that's one of the things. His sauce is a lot better than Spumoni Gardens.
Yeah.
And a lot
Way
of
better.
others. He has a very good pizza.
Yeah,
I like
he
his
does.
pizza.
Way better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and
He's
dude,
he's gonna kill it in that location.
I was there. I was there the other day, so I wanted a square slice. I got that, but then I saw his round pie, and I saw like just the way the dough rises on the crust. I was like, shit, this is legit New York pizza here. I was like, when that fucking dough swells up, man, you get that airy, like that bubbly fucking crust. I was like, ooh, man,
Used
this
to fight over that slice. That
this
one
is-
bubble in
this-
there.
Everyone wanted the bubble.
Everyone wanted the bubble
Everyone
slice.
wanted the
Yeah,
bubble.
of
It's
course.
funny.
This is the
Now
real.
you
This is
don't
the
want
real
bubble.
fucking.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the real thing.
Mhm.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, Pete's fucking unbelievable. And that area of Marlboro, because where I live, man, it's like murderer's row of pizzerias, and Pete, I think, is going to do great.
I spoke to
So-
Jeremy the other day. He broke my
And
steamer.
and by the
He was
way,
doing
I love
something.
Jeremy. Jeremy is the only person I ever met in my life who I love and hate at the same time.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a very weird. He miraculously comes through at the weirdest times, at the weirdest hours, and he is always thinking about you. But in his defense, a lot of people will lie to him and be like, "Yeah, it's on its way," and it's not. And then he'll be like, "Yeah, it's on its way," and then you're like, "Jeremy, man, where the fuck is my refrigerator?"
I think that's with all
It's like- does that happen to
kitchen
you?
equipment suppliers.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't.
We have a love-hate relationship. Like I have Lester next to me, Brando's.
I gave Lester a $10,000 deposit. That motherfucker's so insane. I just said, yo, keep the deposit. Like, I'm fucking dude. Because the last thing I'm doing is going back and telling Lester, yo, I went with someone else.
Oh, you just tell him to keep the
Bro,
deposit.
yeah, dude, Lester will will stab you with a pen.
But
Yeah.
it's a love-hate
Tell
relationship.
me,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah.
Lester's he's his own animal.
10 years later, he still comes in my kitchen. It was a Thursday night, of course, of
Yeah.
all nights. He's got the fedora, the
Yeah,
hat,
yeah.
the jacket over the shoulders. It was winter,
Yeah.
it's cold. Comes in, Give me a drink. Okay, he gets a drink. Leaves his car running outside.
Yeah.
Doors open.
With the fucking Corvette with the door
going
open.
up.
One door
Yeah,
open.
with a fucking with a box of files with like his whole business in his front seat.
People have locked cars and they're getting them stolen.
Who is this guy? Dude,
forget
he's you don't.
I don't need to know him.
You gotta have him on the bro show.
Actually, hey, you know what? For $10,000 that he got of mine for free, he should come on the fucking show. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna have Lester. on this
Well, who
fucking
is he? What does he do?
He
He's
sells
a
equipment.
restaurant supply guy.
Corvo Restaurant Supply.
But
next
he's
to Brando's.
He's
Okay.
doing it 100 years.
Yeah.
Got it.
And there's no one better than him.
No
too.
one's better.
And he comes in and he goes to my
Do you all
line.
use him?
I don't. He
Oh,
does.
okay.
Comes in,
I have a threshold for crazy these days.
goes to my window, my kitchen. He's looking. He's measuring. He's looking. I would have done this, or I would have moved that.
Yeah.
He's always got a little something going on. Thank you, Lester. I appreciate your feedback. Let's go get another cocktail.
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
But he's.
Yeah.
I have a guy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody has a guy.
Yeah.
Stevie has, Corbo.
Okay. Yeah.
And he's done well with him. They
Yeah.
work well together, or whatever it may be.
Listen, he goes crazy. We fight. He yells. You have a talent to. The same 5 people use him over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And that's it. But he knows his stuff, and he can
Yes,
look at
he
a
does.
place, and he never cooked in a kitchen, but he can tell you how it's going to work for a commercial kitchen.
Got it.
What you need, how it is. But again, he's out of his mind.
Okay.
Some
The
days he's
restaurant I
calm.
just took over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 of the pizza ovens that I don't need. I told you I give it to you cheap. The two pizza ovens that I got in my restaurant. I had to rip them out of the wall. We don't use pizza ovens.
Yeah. You don't need to.
And it says right on there, Corbo, and he made
Yeah.
them. Corbo, right there.
Interesting.
That's it.
Yeah. No, Jeremy and Corbo are both great. Corbo's like a mad scientist, like the utility requirements, storage space. Like he could pull storage space out of thin air. It's insane.
Like the mad scientist.
Yeah, with his
reference.
designs.
Yeah, the mad
Yeah.
science reference. You got him nailed. That's
Yeah.
good.
It's fucking. Yeah, I met him. I met him at Brando's, and then the person I was working with were like, "Yo, listen, just don't ever fuck with that guy. He'll stab you in the neck." So that's how I got introduced to Corbo.
Nice.
And I'm looking at him, and because my dad's like a little Italian guy, my dad would always say, "Yeah, don't ever fuck with the little guys." And I'm like, he's like, "They got something to prove. They'll rip your eyes out." I'm like, "All right, Dad."
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah, so I'm looking at Corbo, and I'm like, this is probably the fucking guy my dad warned me about my whole life, This little.
Mr. 265. The guy,
Yeah, I know.
The guy's
Can't roller skate.
4'11", about
Yeah, he
88
can't roller
pounds.
skate.
Sorry, I don't want to kill kids in a skating accident.
You're not Godzilla. You make it like if you fucking fell, the kids are gonna be falling all over the place.
Hey Troy, why don't you go have a kid and let me fall on it? And see how,
I won't fall when I roller
Yeah,
skate.
okay. I don't want to fucking hurt a kid, bro. God forbid I don't want to hurt a kid. I could fucking roller skate. I could ride a bike.
I don't know.
I could do whatever the fuck I want. I prefer not to fall down.
You don't want to fucking
Yeah.
smash kids. Jesus, so
So put me on the
extreme.
next episode of Final Destination 5.
Yeah, Jamie Ford. Oh my God, owner of Clean Bro collides with 5 kids.
Yeah, they don't make kids like they used to,
It's funny.
growing up on fucking soy milk and shit. Their bones will snap.
Do you guys have any I know you have brick opening up, right? Is there a time frame when you're trying to open up, or what's going on with that?
I would have been more on schedule if I didn't.
Deal with Lester?
No.
I'm just
I'm my own worst enemy.
Okay.
So my first design, my first plan was all said and done. Submitted my plans into the township, got everything ready. Went there one day, put the visualization together, put it in there. I scrapped the whole fucking thing, started all over again.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yep. So now it will be in 2026.
What did you like? Like what
The flow.
you did?
The flow wasn't working. The seating, the bathrooms, everything that I had originally designed in the video and the pictures and all that I had my designer create looked great.
Yeah.
Truck line it out and then put 75 workers and 300 people. Yeah, problems.
You made your money back 4 times, though, that delay.
So instead of
yeah.
making a $2 million mistake, cost me 2-3 months in time.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the right move.
So
What about with the chop shop? Dude, sometimes it's really painful. I have a fucking
it's
laundry list.
painful.
I have a laundry list of those mistakes I've made too. Fucking you hiring the wrong people sometimes just crushes you. And I want to remind the audience that I do recommend Beast Equipment. Jeremy, I do love you. Things in construction, things go wrong, equipment deliveries go wrong, and I
bust his balls a lot, but that's just anyone in that line of business, right? I mean, shit goes wrong for everybody.
Yeah, listen, there's always
it never goes right.
I'll give Jeremy a prop in a pinch. That guy's always helped me. He's always been there to help me.
Yeah, I want the audience to know we fully
and he doesn't
endorse
get
Jeremy.
the bulk of my business, but he's always there to support me.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
We love
I felt bad. Jeremy's my main equipment guy. I can't toast him on my show.
No way.
You know, but sometimes I forget things, you know.
Wait, so we have Cousins hopefully in 26, the new one in brick.
The new one in
right?
brick, yes.
Okay. And what do you got coming up?
We got Chop Shop.
So what is that? Where is it going?
That's an old school steakhouse.
Okay.
But with a modern design.
But with the Chop Shop that you're doing, Steve, like when I was in Texas, I had some nice, listen, dry aged steaks, very nice, of course. But dude, the fresh steaks are just like, it's fucking nice. And the price is much more.
Well, that's one of the things I'm doing. Like I have a 4-door case.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have a dry aged case.
Yeah.
But also in that area, that was one of the things that Feast was born from. Because Osteria is expensive. I'm not going to say it's not, but we have amazing quality. And Brando's as well.
Yeah.
But Feast was supposed to be more of a family-friendly type restaurant. So when I took that, I took all the stores that were available at that time. That was before that center was anything. I was the only one in that center.
Yeah.
Besides a couple of retail stores.
Is Madison being there helping out the center?
You know what? It's like people say the same thing. If you're coming to the area, it can only help you.
Right.
By having people come in. Because we're two different things.
How do you guys feel about they're building all this affordable housing on 79? I mean, that's got to be helping your fucking seats, no? It's got to be. I mean,
they're
there's
building
fucking,
it, but we'll see what happens.
I don't know.
You can't even get over 35 miles an hour on 79 anymore. I remember, dude, when I was a kid, my parents were divorced. My dad would pick me up every week, every fucking Friday and Monday morning. I was on Route 79 from Old Bridge to Jackson. We would take Kozlowski Road to Route 9, and I would be on 79.
Did they approve it? I thought they didn't approve it yet.
Approve what?
The low-income housing.
I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry.
So
maybe I used the wrong term.
There's
all those fucking townhomes.
Yeah, across the street.
Townhomes are going up left and right, and then you got
Lennar's right across the street from Cousins and down the block from Osteria.
Right, but then if you go down 79 now,
you got Camelot.
That's coming up. No, in between there, right after the
by Stevenson.
By Windcrest, they're putting up another one. That's Havanian, I think, is putting up, right?
Yes. Yep.
That's got to be
helping.
Colts Neck has the issue with the
that's correct. That's what it.
I'm about to start knocking on doors, bro. Yes. I don't even live in Colts Neck. I'm about to start knocking on doors because
that's going to be tough to approve, but I think it's getting there.
That 40-acre chateau in Colts Neck on Dutch Lane, supposedly they're putting like affordable housing there. And I want to fucking scream because that is like the centerpiece of fucking Dutch Lane and Colts Neck. I mean, it's like the most beautiful fucking piece of real estate between like.
I'd be shocked if they approved that.
Bro, if that happens, Colts Neck is fucking dead.
The one that they just put across the street from Cousins on 79 between me and Osteria.
Yep.
I bought 2 of them.
Yeah.
Nice.
And I rented them.
Mm-hmm.
And I had 2 tenants for the year or whatever it is. And I sold the first one about 3-4 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
I lost money. And as soon as my tenant, her lease is up this coming month.
You sell it.
Gone. That's it.
He'll put a chef in there.
They did not go up in value.
No, they did not. And the prices are wild of what they're
wild
of what you're paying for a townhome.
For a townhouse.
And I can say it.
I don't look. What are they? What do they cost?
I mean,
about $800,000. $800,000.
And honestly, for shit build, and I'll say it.
Yeah,
because it is.
He's not wrong.
10 years ago on Stevenson, you can get one of those big homes with 3 garages, 3/4 acre, finished fucking backyard, finished basement for $800,000.
Yeah, you're talking 80,
I'm talking
50.
like 800 a million. You get a sick house in Marlboro 10 years ago.
That's anything.
But all the
I'm sorry,
but all the townhomes, even the good ones.
Yeah.
They're $1 million plus, but a lot of people want to give up they don't want to have the lawn, they don't want to have the pool anymore.
Yeah, but $1 million, come on, you can't buy $1 million.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is.
They're selling and downsizing. That's what it is.
That's a hello.
Yeah,
that's a hello price.
Yeah, that is a hey, I'm thinking about making an offer. And the crazy part is all the adult communities that they're building.
Yeah.
You're supposed to, like, adult communities, they're 1, 2, 1, 3 homes, the ones across from Freehold. Like,
no.
If it's adult community and people are downsizing, how are they affording over $1 million and taxes of $15,000? It's like insane.
Yeah, dude.
The one's on 33.
My mortgage,
exactly.
Yo, Troy, my mortgage went up like $1,000.
Yeah, because your property taxes.
And I'm like, dude.
Yeah.
Like, thank God I'm not. Like, thank God, but like for somebody, maybe they make $120,000 a year.
for their mortgage to just go up $1,000 a month because property tax went up, dude, that is.
It shouldn't go up $1,000 a month, but it could go up like $1,000 a year, like something like that. It shouldn't be $1,000 a month.
No, but
you look into it.
But if your property taxes jumped up.
I got a big house.
Right. Now up in Marlboro, everyone jumped up, but not $1,000 a year. I mean, a month. That's a lot.
I'll take the taxes. I don't want to pay gas, electric anymore.
Yeah. Let me tell you.
You know what happened?
So I pay attention, but I just happened to look the other day and I was like, wow. I said, did I miss last month's bill? That my fucking bill was like $400 and something.
Yeah. Oh, that's not even that bad. Think about being in the restaurant business.
Yeah, I'm
going to say all that stuff was in the twos, depending on the size of the place, to three. All of a sudden, I look, even Brando's was $5,000. Osteria
so more than doubled.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you
triple.
That sucks.
For Cousins in Marlboro.
Yeah.
Gas and electric. I pay close to $15,000 a month between gas and electric for Marlboro.
Yeah. Well,
now,
hey, I got to tell you,
right now,
Charlie, it's
used
always the
five,
perfect temperature.
Used to be 5, 6.
But that's insane. So and again, you can't just
and gas
transfer that cost over to the customer because you can't price yourself out.
That's it. But think about it. The gas bill was $2,000 and then it went to $5,500. That's a huge
electric.
Number.
Forget it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I hear about it in the home ownership world that people
start
are like,
putting
oh my God,
quarter
my bill.
slots at the table.
Yeah.
If you want your fucking light on, put a quarter.
Saturday night, I walked into the Brunswick. The kitchen in there is air conditioned.
Yeah.
And my Marlboro guys fucking hate every piece of them in there. So I don't keep it on. I found out one of the reasons they had it on 65 on 24 hours a day for like 3 years.
Wow.
So I fixed that problem.
Yeah.
Put a little fucking lock around it.
Oh my God.
You with the key.
Saturday night I walk in and my 2 managers grab me and they're like, the kitchen's giving us a hard time. I said, what's the problem? We went to turn the air conditioner off, and they said if we turn it off, we're walking out, bullshit, whatever. I said, really? I went in.
Yeah.
I turned it off. I said, who turned this on?
Yeah.
The guy says, boss, it's hot. I said, you work in a fucking kitchen. It's supposed to be hot.
It's supposed to be hot.
But now,
65 degrees pumping it. Wow.
He says, I'm hot. I said, it's March. It's 40 degrees outside.
Yeah,
Tell me it's July when it's 102 with humidity. Then maybe I'll throw you
know
home.
what? Actually, Charlie, for the listeners, that is very weird because you could literally go outside for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and get fresh air and come right back
down.
in. Yeah.
That's usually what everyone does in the kitchen, especially in March. Dude, who the fuck? Bro, usually people are pissed off it's cold in March.
Yeah.
Look, if heated makeup.
They want the air conditioning.
This is just in the kitchen.
In the kitchen.
On the line, on the cooking line.
That's nuts.
Oh, God. You're not crazy,
Not
man.
my heated makeup there. I'm talking about the whole kitchen. Expo, dishwasher, dessert. This guy put the air on 65 like it was just a summer day. Like, let me just...
Who do I got to talk to at Cousins in Marlboro about something?
We already took care of this.
Oh, you know what I'm about to say?
I know exactly what you're going to say. Eric brought in 8 different tequilas within the last 2 weeks. He's ready for you.
Wow.
And by the way, Charlie, every one of my
the bro
friends...
show's working.
Every one of my friends was like, Jamie, you always fucking do this.
Wow, that is fucking impressive.
I never had a problem with the alcohol selection at Osteria or Cousins, as you guys know. I make it work. But
because you'll just drink anything.
You guys are doing the barrel though, right? Is there a barrel? My boy Sal said something about there's like a fucking barrel coming in.
There's a barrel coming in, 8 different flavors of I don't even know. I'm not Spanish, right?
Yeah.
But the tequila situation
has been handled.
Yeah,
so everyone can thank me at this point.
You can take credit for it.
Yeah, I'm going to take credit because I said it a while ago.
What's the story? Let me hear
on
this.
On the barrel, we're going to put courtesy of choice here.
That's it. We were
you talking.
We were bringing up something with Cousins. I forgot where we were talking. I was like, my only issue is I'm a tequila guy, and like the tequila section was a little weak. And if I'm going out having a great meal, I want a good tequila, and I just mentioned it on the podcast.
Because Don Julio, Casamigos, Patron,
those suck.
Well, it wasn't for him. He needed a little something.
I gotta tell you, I do think right now my favorite tequila right now is the Ocho Repo.
That's delicious.
Ocho is very good, and then I had some G4 at my house, which was pretty good.
Yeah,
but I think I prefer Ocho the most right now.
Ocho, Don Fulano, Código, and G4. Those are like really
G4 is real nice,
and they're very like the ones I just named. They're priced well. That's the best part. So like the Classes and those, you're paying. High, they're very high, and people still drink it. People love it.
It's $40 for a Class Azul.
And then someone goes, I want a double. It's $8 a drink.
I'm not a tequila drinker, but I'll have it once in a while. You can enjoy it. I like 42.
You do?
I do. I like 42.
Okay.
But Class Azul is a little too sweet for me.
So was 42 a little bit, a little sweet,
a little less,
yeah,
a little less than the other one. But
the other guys, there's no.
But
Dave
Dave brings in his own bottle of Ocho.
I'm a vodka
and I'm
drinker.
started
You are.
getting it, yeah.
Are you a Tito's or Grey Goose guy?
On a daily, I usually just drink Grey Goose on the rocks.
You do.
I drink Grey Goose on the rocks.
So you've
with a
probably
little
been
lime.
drinking Grey Goose. You never change.
I'll flip over to Kettle every now and
Okay.
then. If it's a good night, I might grab the Stoli Elite, have a little Stoli Elite. If it's a good night, just to feel a little
Okay,
good.
all right,
But
yeah.
Other than
so you're a
that,
vodka guy.
Tito's for some reason, never been a fan.
Interesting.
But Belvedere, nice.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. and we
Belvedere
have
10 is
big-
actually really good.
Really?
That's another level.
Which one?
Belvedere 10.
What's
How about
your
again?
choice of drink? Wine? Are you a wine guy? I feel like you're
You
a
gotta
wine
be in
guy.
the mood. You gotta be in the mood.
Espresso martini guy? What are you?
I-
What's your go-to your drink?
Well, when I get out of here, I
Yeah.
go to Osteria,
Yeah.
I have my usual 2 martinis, which is half vodka, half gin.
Wow.
And
Two
then it's
squirts Tabasco sauce.
Bombay,
Yeah.
onions,
Yeah, yeah.
Tabasco.
You do the onion, Steve?
Really?
Yeah.
I love how he said 2. He didn't just say 1. He goes, I start off with
have
2 martinis.
What do you like, the bite on the
No,
martini?
because the onion's like a Gibson, which is old
Yeah.
school style.
Uh-huh.
And then we put the stuffed olive on there, but not the blue cheese olive, just the stuffed pimento
Bro, when I was
olive.
bartending and people would ask for the Gibson, dude, your fucking hands would stink like onions so bad when you grab those motherfuckers.
Well, now
Now you got gloves, right?
Even the
Back
blue
then.
cheese olives.
Yeah.
The bartenders rotate who's
Yeah.
working, doing all the condiments.
Uh-huh.
They wear gloves. Don't feel
Yeah.
we stuff all of
Yeah.
with the blue cheese.
Mhm.
That stuff stinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
the
delicious,
stuff in
though,
it,
if you like it.
If you
Yeah.
like it, yeah. Dirty martini, blue cheese olives.
Yeah.
People get mad. Oh, you charge me $1 extra for the blue cheese? Yeah. It's not free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's not free.
I
It's
know.
not free.
Yeah. So you do the martinis, and then what do you do?
Depends on the
Wash
mood.
it down with a long ice.
Yeah.
Nah,
I can't believe you said LIT. That's such
Yeah.
a DJ's move.
Yeah, I don't know how you go from a Gibson martini to an
Yeah.
LIT. I mean, that is the
Well, there's
craziest.
something in between. Like,
Yeah.
where I'll usually go, then I'll usually have a, I don't know, gunpowder and tonic.
What's that?
Yeah, man.
Gunpowder gin
Oh, okay.
and tonic.
Okay.
I'll have 1 or 2 of those.
Mm-hmm.
If it's Friday, Saturday night, and I'm feeling stressed out, then I go to the LIT.
Wow.
Night like
Isn't
tonight.
it like 8? It's like 8 alcohol beverages in that.
5 white
Okay.
liquors, yeah. 5 white liquors.
You guys want to know something about gin?
Unlike him, I have a cardinal rule.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a cocktail in my restaurants when I'm working.
Okay. What if
Even
what if
with-
you come over to someone's table? I'm gonna buy you a drink, whatever it is. What do you do?
I buy them a drink. I'll say hello, how are you? I might bend the rule, but
Okay.
if I'm looking to get a drink and start my night,
Mm-hmm.
9:30 plus.
Yeah.
Charles better man than me.
Yeah.
If I started drinking with the people that come in at 4 or 5 o'clock,
Yeah,
you'd be
yeah.
whacked at 7
Yeah.
o'clock.
Are you
like me?
Are you
Like me
seeing
at 7 o'clock?
Are you seeing an influx of
Him,
the
prime
5
example. Sorry, he walks in. He's already 11 tequilas in. Come on, bro, we gotta have a
When you
shot
come
with me.
Saturday?
It's a
Saturday or
Thursday. It's a
fine.
Thursday at
Oh,
7.
Saturday or Friday?
Thursday.
when you're
Like
with,
my boys start early, bro. We usually go.
Yeah.
So what we like to do is we hit it for lunch, and
That's the problem. You hit it for lunch, and there's no turnoff.
I don't know how.
No,
they
when
do
you
it.
came
I
with
don't know how
Jake,
to do it.
was that Friday or Saturday?
yeah, I met Jake at the bar Friday, I think.
Not at the bar. You sit at table 10.
I had the Brooklyn
You had the
special,
Brooklyn-
the linguine and clams, and I didn't realize it was Lent or whatever. And someone's like, "Oh, you're a good Catholic boy," and I'm like, I guess like right now I am. And then the linguine clams was great. The pizza was great.
Mm-hmm.
And then what did I have? I had honestly, dude. So here's the thing: when I'm at somewhere I know is good,
Yeah.
and the bartenders know me, I'm just like, yeah, repo. Like I don't even go for the brand. I'm just like, yeah, just get me like a repo on the rocks. If I'm at a place someone doesn't know me and I see the bottles, I'll ask. But yeah, I would say Ocho. Do you have Ocho at Osteria?
Yeah.
It's great. I
Okay.
think probably maybe I was drinking that.
Dave's actually the one who brought that to the attention.
Dave, you know
Yeah.
what, man? For that guy, I'll tell you, he fucking has good taste.
Well, he could drink a whole bottle of tequila
Yeah.
on his
Yeah.
own.
I've drank the best wine of my life when I hung out with him way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way back.
He introduced me to cigars.
Uh-huh.
My first cigar.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, this is so good. It's so good. I'm
Illinois-
driving home from Brando's, dude, to Freehold.
Yeah.
Smoking the cigar. Bro, fucking put the car in park, open the door, just barf right out my door. I never smoked a cigar before. It was too much. I didn't realize until I stood up how banged up I was from the cigar.
You were probably inhaling it. That's why.
You know me.
Yeah.
I'm not going to let any
Yeah.
smoke go to waste.
Have you guys seen reservation time, like earlier times more popular recently, like the 5:30, 6 o'clock reservation, like
Saturday
little picking
night.
up a little bit?
Saturday night's always going to be your early people that come
Okay.
at 4:30 on Saturday night. You start.
Because
Those
I'm a
people-
5:30 guy.
Are you?
Oh yeah, like
Well, just for the
You
record,
like that?
you and I can't go out to dinner.
I know.
No.
Wait,
I
why, you
can't.
like
I can't
to
do
eat?
I can't do the late dinners.
That
I
doesn't
can't.
that doesn't fuck up your sleep? Like
Sleep.
eating late?
Dude, we eat at 10, 11 o'clock
Yeah, I
at
know.
night.
Yeah.
12 o'clock. Then have a few drinks.
Yeah.
Hopefully get laid.
Yeah.
And then 2 o'clock come down and have another snack
Yeah,
again.
yeah.
We can't unwind.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
You get home at 1 o'clock in the morning after working a restaurant shift for
Yeah, you're wired.
you can't just turn it off.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
The social batteries expired.
Yeah,
man.
I'm a 5:30, 6 o'clock reservation is like my prime. I'm out of there by 9, the latest. In bed by 9:30.
Oh, you're taking up that real estate way too long. You're in there too long.
I
How
spend,
many people? 2 people?
No, if it's me and my wife, no, we're 2 hours. But if I'm 4 people,
okay.
well, we eat and we're drinking. So like I'm taking up the ticket, but
They have a lot of space. They take a lot of time.
I do. I take a lot of space. I average a 3-hour like reservation.
Yeah.
Okay.
3 hours.
That's why I gets at 8:30.
So depending
he's
on
home- he's
depending
home.
where you are,
Yeah.
for 3 hours with 4 people,
Mm-hmm.
they're shit talking you.
Yeah, they hate me. Yeah, they hate me. I get the fuck out.
Wait, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I don't know. Are they
Maybe- maybe-
They got to be shit talking me, right?
3 hours for a 4
But
top.
if I'm
Oh, I
going,
don't-
if
no.
I'm going in, I'm getting 3-4 appetizers, then I have pasta course, then our main course, and dessert, and coffee, and ordering bottles of wine. I'm guaranteeing the table that came in and was staying for 2 hours, we spent more money than the 2 tables. That's how I look at it. Should I not?
We don't know that Troy's coming in. That's
Yeah.
going to take that table for 3 hours.
True.
4 people, we'll give you 2 to 2.5.
Okay.
So if you're at 6, by 8:30, we're figuring your table's getting flipped. You stay to 9. You just fucked us up for that half hour.
I mean, I think 9. I think 3 hours is pushing it, but I've gotten in the car and I look at my wife like, wow, we were there for 3 hours.
Troy did that. Troy did that once. Most times, Troy's in and out in 45 minutes.
No, not even.
He's having social anxiety. And he wants to leave. the whole
I
time.
like to be. Like I'm getting looked at, huh? I need to pay attention to that shit. Yeah, 3 hours. Think about it, Jamie. When we go out to dinner, we get there at 6. We're walking out of there almost close to 9.
Well, we'll clock it this Saturday or
Yeah.
Friday. I'm sure you and Kayla will be down for that race. Who can get
Yeah.
out first? You know.
That's right. Saturday, not Friday.
Is it Saturday?
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah, my wife's another one. So it's really funny. I'm a social butterfly, and Kayla's got like one night a week in her, and everyone's like, "Oh, I want to meet your wife. We'll go out." I'm like, "No, like you're never gonna."
You got me.
Yo,
That's
listen, you're never gonna get to meet my wife, and it's not. It's really just because like you get 51 to 50 chances per year, and
Mm-hmm.
those fucking reservations are up, man. She's just like it's really funny. Like
She's
you and
great.
Nikki like to go out a lot, right? Or you guys get to hang out?
Finally, at this point in my life, my kids are older, so
Yeah.
I can come and go as I please, pretty
Yeah.
much, which is great. So,
Uh-huh.
like I said, I try to cook 1 or 2
Yeah.
nights a week at best. He calls me on Sunday, "You're not coming?" Because I was cooking,
Yeah.
you know. But then Monday night, I told the kids, "Well, I cooked last night.
Yeah.
I'm out."
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I didn't know Osteria was popping on Sunday night, man. I fucking got to change.
My daughter, she's 21. She graduates college this coming May. She's in Florida, in Lynn.
Mm-hmm.
So she went for the weekend just to hang out. So as she's on the plane this morning, she says, "Do you think maybe you could make me that spicy chicken for me so I have it for work tomorrow?"
Yeah.
This is a kid that just is in Florida for the last 5 days, so she's on her way home, and she's asking for her order at 11:55 in the morning for me to make chicken tonight, so she
feels
has
good.
it for
That
work.
feels good as
She's
dad,
planning.
though, right?
She's a planner.
That feels good for dad. When my daughter asks me for food, that's always my favorite thing.
Yeah.
That's how you show them you love them.
And I might-
What's your go-to cooking at your meal? Like your famous one.
Listen,
at home.
Sundays, no matter what, I grew up Sunday sauce,
Yeah.
gravy, whatever you want to call it. But Sunday sauce, red sauce, fried meatballs, fresh mozzarella, chicken, mushrooms. Those are the things that I like to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But then my kids are picky. Then one kid's like, my 2 daughters.
Yeah. You tell them you had it too fucking good. You
One
motherfucker.
wants baked chicken.
Oh.
One wants a chicken cutlet.
Okay.
One wants it pan-seared with some Montreal's fucking hot
Oh,
sauce on it.
Yeah.
So Nicole's looking at me. She's like, "You're out of your mind. My
Yeah.
father would have said, eat that.
Yeah.
And that's what you get.
And
And,
then
that's it."
if not, you're gonna starve.
Yeah.
Right.
That's it.
What about you, Steve?
Yeah.
What
Do you cook at home?
I don't.
You don't.
All right. You got your restaurants you cook at.
I sleep at home. That's about it. I use to store my clothes.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the house is all furnished. Yeah. That was one of my big pet peeves when I built the house. I said, these other people people in Manalapan and Marlboro at the time, they had these, mansions.
Mm-hmm. Empty inside.
Empty.
And bad landscaping.
Right.
That's
how
you know.
Bad landscaping. I did my landscaping soup to nuts from the beginning, all lighting, and I furnished the whole house.
Yeah, your house is nice. Yeah.
It's only me.
It's perfect.
It's only me.
Yeah. I always knew that. They big house, no furniture, big TV, no furniture, and horrible landscaping. You're like, oh, okay.
Yo, you guys want to know my furniture story?
Yeah.
So I would be sponsoring all these fighters, right? All the MMA guys, I'm sponsoring everybody. And I'm like, man, you know what? Like, the return on investment, like, on these kids, man, it's fucking awful. Like, it just is.
What do you mean?
It never comes back.
Oh, the fighters you're talking about.
They take free food. You fucking sponsor their shorts. You give them a couple dollars to help them out. And, like, you're just doing it for the love of the game. I get this one heavyweight kid. And I'm like, fuck it. I'm already sponsoring everybody. I'll throw you in. Sponsor him. I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, whatever. Bro, his fucking girlfriend's an interior designer for Restoration Hardware.
Mm-hmm.
We're building my house. Bro, all my fucking light fixtures, chandeliers, furniture, fucking my whole house is Restoration Hardware.
Yeah.
We got her employee 50% off code.
Still got a number?
Yeah, no, she's gone now. It's all over. Dude, that fucking came back around for me so hard because I saved so much money with that discount.
Yeah, RH is expensive.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Crazy.
Yeah, and all my shit is sick.
Yeah. Now you gotta go to China now and get all the shit there.
Yeah, Rob's got the connect there.
I
told him, I said, dude, you're sitting on a fucking dude. I go, what's happening with the economy? I said, dude, if you could have high quality furniture like that.
It's the same shit.
Yeah.
It's a matter of knowing where to go and making sure it gets here.
He's got the manufacturers in China that make all the same shit.
It's
and,
crazy.
Man,
quarter of the price.
Dude, yeah. I mean, he's sitting on gold.
It's the truth, because a friend of mine once in the restaurant business years ago, he took a trip to Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Had it all sourced, filled up 3 containers, silverware, flatware, glasses, everything. 3 containers, filled them up. Let's say it cost them $50,000 for a restaurant that could break every piece of silverware and dishes.
Oh,
and
he did it for his own restaurant.
Did it for his own restaurant.
Wow, that's smart.
He had enough that he can throw it away for 3 years.
Yeah.
For $50,000.
Wow.
My martini glasses and wine glasses, initial opening orders, $50,000.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
And then
it's the same thing with furniture. It's wild. You just got to know who you're going to see out there.
He did.
The steak knives you guys have, I mean, they got to be fucking $50 to $100, right? I mean, the steak knives.
Not each.
Not each.
No.
That's expensive.
No, but even the ones, listen, between $10 and $14 each.
You spend $100 and you fucking steal a knife. That whole meal is for nothing.
A knife.
They take salt and pepper shakers.
Please. They're throwing stuff out. I say, how could listen, dishes break, glasses break. The silverware, you're throwing it out. You're just not paying attention.
Yeah.
How
many strikes do you get with that if you catch it?
You don't know who's doing it. I mean, that's the whole thing. You're not sitting over there like a policeman over the,
Hopefully you get like a fucking big metal detector, bro.
Doesn't work with the
pepper
better
shakers.
We had it.
Better silver.
Salt and pepper shakers. They're stealing from the restaurants, people.
We on camera. We watched the girl put it in her pocketbook.
Wild.
And then you have to go to the husband and say, dude, you want me to throw $50 on the bill because Eric did it once.
Yeah. Well, Eric's a gentleman. He knows how to handle that shit.
The guy, he's like, listen, I'll add $50 to your bill. But he goes, what are you talking about? He goes, your wife put the salt and pepper shaker in your thing.
How embarrassing.
I'll kill her.
I'll kill her.
How embarrassing.
He knew, but now he had to play
God.
Happens.
Yeah.
Salt and knives. And fortunately for him and I have a mutual friend, which is a different story. He comes in and he'll take something from Cousins and he'll put it in Osteria.
No.
He'll take something from Osteria and he'll put it in Cousins.
That's funny.
One day in his house, he opened up his cabinet.
Is that Rob Cash fucking with you, bro? Is that what he's doing?
This is another kid from Sheepshead Bay, Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
And in his cabinet, he's got wine glasses, Cousins.
Oh, that's funny.
Not one, not two, like a half
6.
a dozen.
He's got full service. Then he opened his drawer. He had service for 12.
Get out of here.
It's my boy Kenny, bro. Kenny comes to Osteria and Cousins all the time in the car business. He was supposed to sell me a luxury Sprinter. He got greedy and he sold it like way more profit. But when Nona's turned into Brando's and then back to Nona's, Joe and Rob were throwing out all of the glassware. And I'm like,
fuck. I'm like, Kenny, get over here. Bro, Kenny's had that Nona's old school, like he's still got the old school shot glasses, old school rock. All of his cups are still like fucking.
That's funny.
What is that, dude? How many years ago was that? How many years? I mean, that was like 2009, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, had to be.
I was gonna buy back in. It was actually 2005. The first restaurant I almost bought.
Yeah.
Was Porterhouse on Route 9 where Cafe Luna was.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember Porterhouse. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I could have stole that place for $550,000
Yeah.
back then with the liquor license.
Wow.
With the liquor license.
You
You have liquor license in brick?
Yes.
You
Yeah,
do.
of course. You have
Liquor
to.
I mean,
license, yeah.
sometimes
And
I don't know.
Porterhouse, that was funny. The Porterhouse never made it there because there was really nothing around at that point.
It's a weird location.
Cafe Luna did well for a long time.
They did.
do well.
They did
For a long
until
time,
other
they did.
restaurants started coming into play.
I
you
think
know?
they're still. I think Cafe Luna's still doing good.
No, I don't.
No,
think
I think they are.
Oh, okay, maybe. I just never. I don't go over there.
Well, Old
I
Bridge,
stop.
Old,
I stop right at Old Bridge.
Old Bridge is a
Shops.
big town.
Yeah.
I think the last time I was there, it looked. I mean, listen, dude. Like
Last story I heard about Cafe Luna is when they robbed the cars in the parking lot.
that was inside job.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. Dude,
Wild.
there was the fucking theft in Monmouth. Whatever. I don't even want to talk. It's really upsetting that you just get to steal cars in New Jersey and nothing happens to you.
Mhm.
It's insane.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've had
my eyes twitching. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so insane.
we
and
can't
then
because there's
people,
nothing we could do about it.
It's fucking nuts.
I've had 9 or 10 cars stolen from between
Like your house.
not none of mine
Mhm.
Yeah.
or my children
Yeah.
Yeah.
because they think we live in the country.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
They leave their keys in their cars
Yeah.
and whatever, and
Anyone-
they make it easy.
Has there
No
ever been like
trouble.
any cars stolen from like parking lots of you with the restaurants?
Mine, his, everything.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, somebody keeps fucking stealing my truck and parking it at Osteria, and then I got to go and find it.
Thank
What do
God,
you mean?
thank God they leave it there. Thank God they leave it behind. They only took it for a joyride like the old days.
Or is that just you forgetting where you parked your car? I feel like
Hey,
it's you forgetting where you parked
watch
your
your
car.
mouth.
Oh, don't forget we have valet, so
That's right.
they check to see if the valet guys leave keys in
Uh-huh.
cars, or on the wheel, whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
Now my valet guy's got cameras on his box, triple bolt locked in, laser encryption eyes to open the
Yeah.
door.
Shit.
You have to.
But a lot of the thefts, people leave the keys in the car.
Yeah.
99% of the
I had
time.
one
Yeah.
night with two Rovers were taken out of the parking lot on a Saturday night.
Mhm.
The cops were taking a report. The next guy goes, they took my car. And it was raining, and they were just too lazy. They just jumped out of the car and left the keys in it.
I'll give you a great
And
story.
I wondered why. They know
want-
if the mirror's out.
Jamie,
they,
you want
they,
it?
they know it's very
Ready?
easy.
My youngest son, Nicholas, he's turning 17 August 15th, a couple of years ago. It's a Sunday afternoon. I already bought him a brand new BMW, new nice truck, little X3.
Mm-hmm.
So we're coming to Osteria to eat. Midday, my mother, my other kids, about 5 o'clock. He says, I need to practice my road tests next week. Can I try my car? Sure, come on. So I'm in the passenger seat. Nicole's in the back. My other daughter has their car. We pull up. This is before he had the front and covered and everything else, the patio.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The bar was already extended, but the still had a little bit of the patio. So parks the car, get out. We're walking. We didn't get to the front door. He turns around. He says, "Oh shit, I left my keys in the car." Don't you know? As before we got from the front door to the spot right behind us,
Mm-hmm.
car guy was already in it, zooming away.
What?
They went through back through Inverness.
Uh-huh.
Cops saw this guy blow by, whatever. I'm running down the street chasing. Cop says, "What are you running at?" Guy just stole my car. The guy that just blew 2 stop signs doing 90 miles an hour to Inverness? Yeah, that's the
him.
guy.
Broad daylight.
Broad daylight. Sunday afternoon, 5 o'clock.
That's got honestly though, if you're gonna steal a car and you're a criminal, that's the best time to do it.
Why?
Because everyone's guard is down at 4.
He's talking about from experience.
Yeah. What do you mean?
Yeah, the guy who's
Why
scared
is-
to fall on kids and kill them goes
Yeah.
and steals cars. No, I'm telling you. Just think about it. Like the light, like you're not driving in the dark. You don't got to worry about the deer. You know.
Oh yeah, that's what they're worried about is the fucking deer. They'll blow fucking right through the deer.
Yeah, I gotta tell you, it's very annoying. And dude, they even went to Hornick's house. You know, they know they fucking tried to open up Hornick's house.
Really?
The mayor.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
They don't give a shit.
Oh, they don't know. Yeah, they don't care.
I know, but that's pretty crazy. He almost broke into the mayor of the town's house.
Maybe that would wake everybody up, but it doesn't
Well,
do
it did. He tried to.
My house now in Colts Neck,
Yeah.
my kitchen has 2 patio doors
Yeah.
that go out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Florida, the shutters.
Mm-hmm.
I have shutters now on my back doors. I could work it from my phone, from
Mhm.
anywhere in the world. They go down, shotgun, can't jack them. You can't do no. You can't get in my house.
Wow.
That's cool.
Whole back of my house, bulletproof glass on all the windows.
Oh shit.
Wow.
And shutters so you can't get in. Plus the driveway, gates,
Yeah.
cameras,
Yeah.
all this bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You even have a fake barking dog.
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody that. It's real dogs.
You even got a fleet of Doberman pinchers.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, when you're home one day and you wake up they came to my house twice in one night. Once at 1 o'clock in the morning, tried the handles on the cars, the doors.
Yeah.
I come out running, nothing happens. 5 o'clock in the morning, you're not sleeping well.
Yeah.
5 guys. 2 in my backyard, 2 by my side garage, another one at my front door.
Mm-hmm.
Then I came out guns blazing. I got off 4 shots.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't come back, and that's when I decided electric gates,
Yeah.
rolling up doors,
It's
and
terrible.
everything
Like
else.
that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Yeah.
And we live in an affluent
Hey,
area.
Well,
Exactly.
they got
Wild.
They got in Sal's house. They got
Right.
in his house.
They got in Joe's.
And then
yeah.
the cops, this is how the cops show up to your house. They think you're fucking committing insurance fraud. Sal goes, hey, let me show you something. Because they stole his fucking Ford Raptor. They think,
Out of all the things.
and the wife's Range Rover.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, you think if I was faking robberies, he goes, they would have got my Raptor. He goes, look at this, right? He goes, the cops then they change, because I guess I don't know what the hell with the insurance fraud, but it's like crazy. You go, you get robbed.
Was that recent?
It was around a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago when
Yeah,
they
yeah.
were
And then
really.
Brad's driving down the street. Brad's like, man, that's a real nice Jeep, man. I'm like,
It drove right by him.
And then he goes, wait a second, that's my Jeep. And then, my boy Devin, dude, they tried getting his Range Rover. He was all paranoid. He got fucking like 5 of those, what are those crazy dogs? They're like bigger than pits. Those
Rottweiler?
bigger.
Oh, you thinking about the cane Corsos?
Yeah, he got a
yeah.
couple King Corsos.
Couple.
Yeah, like 5.
Shit.
Oh, dude, you're so fucked if you try.
But the funny thing is now, if your car gets stolen, no one's ever thinking insurance fraud. This is not like the old days when we grew up. You don't want your car anymore. It disappeared.
Yeah, it
Burned.
disappeared.
Yeah, he disappeared. They burned it. That thing was chopped up.
Throw it in the
Yeah,
water.
that was
Throw
it,
in the
yeah.
water.
Now, really, you want to get rid of a car? You just leave the keys in.
Yeah,
Somebody's
hey,
gonna take
literally.
it in 5
Hey,
minutes.
You want to get rid of your car? Just go home.
Yeah, and leave
That's
the keys.
it.
Leave the keys in.
Park in the driveway.
He'll get
when the mirror's
taken.
out.
He'll get taken.
Honestly, I bought Kayla. Kayla wanted she really wanted a G-Wagon. And I go, honey, like, I really want to get you whatever you want, but like, I don't want that fucking thing parked in my garage.
Yeah.
I said, she knows we got like guns and I'm ready to shoot. I'm like, don't you want to just drive a fucking Tahoe for a little bit longer until like the police get this under control? Because like our neighborhoods are just, dude, fucking Jake, man. They went after his house a couple times.
Yeah, they did.
Every single one of my friends have been fucking robbed at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the problem. They've gotten to the point where they're coming into your house,
Yeah.
rummaging through the drawers,
Yeah, looking for the keys.
looking for the keys.
That's it.
Do you want to know the funniest story about car theft? Happened to me. This guy stole my van in Atlanta, and I was actually thinking, oh, fucking awesome. I was trying to sell my fleet. I was thinking, shit, this is kind of good because I got gap insurance and shit. This is perfect. Like, it's stolen. They're going to fucking shoot it. Sometimes they shoot at the motor.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, this is it. This is fucking perfect insurance claim. Legitimate robbery, legitimate insurance claim. Everything about this is legit. We got the guy on camera. He's driving around. We're following him. We have Sam Serra. And we start seeing like the gas is going down. Bro, he drove for 11 hours with my diesel. My Mercedes fucking low roof fucking thing gets great gas mileage. And I'm like, oh, he's like running out of gas. He stopped. Bro, the fucking meter starts to go up.
He filled it up.
Dude, he fills it up. We're calling all of our cop friends trying to like see what we could do. My dispatcher's like, guys, he's back at eClean Bro. Like the
brought it
van
back?
is back at eClean Bro. We're like, what? We're like, yeah, he turned the van off. Like he brought the van back.
And he filled it up.
He fucking stole the van, drove it all day, filled it up, turned it off, fucking passed out drunk in the driver's seat. And I was good. I was like, yo, no harm, no foul.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it's a fucking commercial vehicle, dude. I have no emotion. Like, the guy took my van for a joyride. One of the guys left the keys in the car.
It's a
Listen,
joyride.
if you leave...
Yeah.
Look,
And he filled it up. It was like a car rental.
I'm a reasonable man. If I leave my keys in the car and someone goes, steals it, drives it around, brings it back with a full tank of gas, I say, you know what? That's the funniest prank ever. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not calling the cops for that.
He might have lost a bet. Had to do
Yeah,
something.
yeah, had to do it.
Listen,
I'm all good, bro. You drove. I watched him drive. We have all the
we have all of the technology to see, like, yo, he was at the liquor store for a long time. I mean, the dude was bombed, but he was driving great. Bro, a delivery driver saw him pass out in the truck, was like, man, I had enough of these fucking criminals, blah, blah, blah. Called the cops. They scooped him and they arrested him.
That's pretty funny.
I felt bad.
At least he filled it up. That was very nice of him.
I really wish that guy didn't. I wish he would have got away with it, because that was just, Charlie, come on, that's just too funny.
I get it. Listen.
And in my mind, he did nothing wrong. I mean, he brought it back.
He still stole the car.
He stole it.
He stole it.
It's a delivery van, bro. It's not mine. It's not like he didn't steal.
He stole a piece of your equipment.
It's not his.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was wrong,
That's
but
it
wasn't wrong for me. I thought it was funny.
Okay, we got to wrap this up.
Guys, thank you so much for coming on.
This was awesome.
No problem.
Route 79 boys. Brooklyn, Bay Ridge, right? Bay Ridge. Sheepshead Bay.
Sheepshead Bay.
Sheepshead Bay. Sheepshead Bay to 79 boys.
Yeah, you got to stop by one of their restaurants. Say just ask for Steve personally.
Yeah.
Have a drink with him.
Steve, name all the restaurants one more time, locations and names.
Brando's, Asbury Park.
Yep.
Osteria, Marlboro. Beach Tavern, Monmouth Beach. And Feast Italian Kitchen in Old Bridge. And soon one of these days, maybe 26, maybe 27. The Shop.
In Old Bridge.
They'll open that for you this year.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your catering hall will get open too.
And the catering hall down in Monmouth Beach also.
Nice.
Yeah. So that'll be it.
Okay. Charlie, go for it.
Cuzins Marlboro, right on Route 79. Cuzins New Brunswick. And Cuzins Brick, 70 and Cedar Bridge Road.
Coming soon.
Summer, God
26.
willing. 26.
26.
Oh, yeah.
This was awesome. And thanks for all the food. This was great.
Oh, yeah, I'm taking this. Troy's taking it too.
You have to take it. You have the fam. Ashley's cooking dinner.
We got the tins because that towel cost $1,200.
Yeah.
Just the metal, Jamie. These
Yeah.
these are $1,200 a piece.
No shit.
No. I didn't want to take your
tin.
I didn't want to actually take the whole tower. I wanted to take.
Don't worry, you're not getting it.
Oh,
the food you're gonna have.
Wow. I thought we were friends.
No, $1,200. Take the food.
Wow, that fucking thing's $1,200.
This 3-tier thing is $1,200.
No way.
So what is it, like 300 or something?
It comes in a set. That's what they are.
Oh, $1,200.
It's $1,200.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Wow.
I got to tell you, I had no idea they cost that much.
Oh, there's different ones, but this happens to be a very nice one.
If you notice the ice that melts, it's thermal insulated.
That's very true. We've been here this whole time. It didn't melt.
It's thermal
The
insulated.
cheap ones, they melt.
Yeah. Then it gets all water at the bottom. Ugh, that's gross.
Yeah. There's even drains. There's a drain.
Drains to the bottom.
Second pieces. So the water goes to the bottom, so only ice.
Yeah,
You can see it on the other ones. There's 3 different drains, so the ice stays and the water drops.
Best of the best. It's very important because that shit, if we were here and the water would start, you're not going to eat that. It's disgusting.
I might eat it.
Well,
No,
now you'll eat it because the ice is still keeping its cool.
No, Cousins and Osteria, both of those guys, they don't cheap out on nothing. And
Damn right.
And they leveled up the entire town. And I think, honestly, dude, with restaurants like Cousins, when you got restaurants like Cousins and Osteria, and you have fucking real estate and freehold, Manalapan, Marlboro, and Colts Neck, and you're close to the good restaurants raise property value, and they make a purchase of a home more appealing because. Yeah. You want to live next to a place that has good options, and thank you.
I agree.
Thank you guys for
this was awesome. Thanks for coming
guys.
on.
Thanks for having us.
Yes. More Bro Show after this.
Life moves fast, and so should your meals. At Eat Clean Bro, a proud family-owned company, we make eating healthy simple, affordable, and delicious. Every dish is crafted fresh, never frozen, with real ingredients you can trust. Whether you're chasing fitness goals, powering through long work days, or just want to feed your family right, we've got you covered. With lightning fast delivery, chef-driven flavor, and nutrition you can feel good about, we make it easy to stay on track. Eat clean, feel great, and live unstoppable. Because when you fuel your body right, nothing can hold you back. Eat clean, bro. Real food, real fast, delivered.
So, what were some of your key Bro Show takeaways from today?
For business purposes, I know that Steve and Charlie both take care of their key staff. We touched on some things like some nerves and stuff like throwing forks away or stuff like that. But like in reality,
it's part of business.
Like when we joke around about my wrestling career, how my senior year I was 30-2. I can only remember my 2. Like sometimes when you're running a restaurant and you're fighting for perfection, like you're gonna know like the little things are gonna jump out at you, drive you crazy. Like someone stealing the salt and pepper shaker. It's like you never stop and smell the roses.
Yeah, I get it.
We have this beautiful gala.
Yeah.
And we're like, dude, the event was sick. Everybody's fucking head was blown.
Yep.
And then we're like,
fuck, man, the speeches were a little too long. You know, like nobody noticed that or whatever, the subtleties of like.
But we do, right?
We do.
Because you and Kayla are planning this, so like you're picking apart an event that most people probably didn't realize, like, oh, something was long, but you noticed it. But that's just part of planning a gala.
But back to Cousins.
Yeah,
they changed, like they upgraded their tequila, which is cool as hell.
I can't believe it.
Well, I can believe it.
Yeah, but I mean, that's the power of the bro shop.
Well, yeah, but they're also winners. So if they're like, oh, well, we'll take a recommendation. Like Eric, I have a great relationship with Eric. He invites me to the soft openings, and I go, listen, Eric, like I'm trying to get you, like I'm trying to get you like in the hardest level, and then like you go back and everything, he changed everything.
Yeah, I thought it was cool that they go to each other's restaurants.
Listen,
I thought that was like super, super cool. Honestly, because we know a lot of people that own restaurants, and like, you know, there's people that don't play nice in the sandbox and they don't like each other. These guys are fucking eating at each other's restaurants with their families.
Listen, bro, it makes the whole vibe, it makes the whole scene better when you know that Charlie and Steve are cool.
Yeah,
you bounce, and then it's not one or the other. You're either at Osteria or Cousins. It's just nice. And honestly, dude, what I didn't do on the show, which I should have did, I wanted a fucking shuttle. I want like a party bus where I could go to Osteria, drink, go to Cousins, drink, have lunch, get a party shuttle to maybe Monmouth Beach, go drink at the beach for a little bit, and then get shuttled back home.
So why can't you do that?
No, I can. I forgot to bring it up on the show.
No, the point would be just to do it and don't tell them and just fucking go for it.
I want an amenity, Troy. I want to do a Cousins Osteria party bus.
Like a bar crawl, but with restaurants?
Yes.
The Bro Show restaurant crawl.
Yeah, I wonder, actually, I might do that for my 40th birthday and just take a bus and just crawl around.
Pretty cool. Couple restaurants.
I wonder how many people can you fit in a bus?
Like a big bus, like going to Atlantic City kind of big bus, like that bus. You probably fit like what, 50 people?
Yeah.
But then the thing is, those buses, you're just sitting. You can't be standing up like hanging out, like, you know what I mean? I don't think that would be a good 40th birthday.
It'll be funny.
You should go to a roller skating rink.
No. Dude, do you have some sick obsession with fucking roller skates or something, man? Why keep bringing up the roller skating rink?
You brought it up.
I did, and then I tried to stop it. Do you roller skate really good? Is it a hidden talent of yours?
No, I just know if someone invited me to a roller skating rink, I would be able to slap on some skates and roll around.
It was for my fucking friend's 9-year-old daughter's birthday party. It wasn't like if you had your birthday party at the roller skating rink and it was just us. I would wear roller skates. I'm not scared to roller skate.
Did any other husbands or your friends roller skate?
Brad plays fucking like semi-pro hockey. So yeah, he skated. Mm-hmm. I don't even think Andrew skated. He was a national champion in fucking tennis.
What does that have to do with this?
Just has to do, he's an athletic man.
Yeah.
Supercar Shar. I'm talking like,
yeah.
I'm talking about, Sal.
I'm gonna
Yo, Sal actually looked pretty good on skates.
So, see, people were skating.
Yeah. I'm
gonna ask that group chat, how come you didn't skate? I'm gonna see what
I'll tell you about Sal though. Sal, he goes to Lifetime, but I think he just goes on the Stairmaster for like 40 minutes a day because he's looking real lean.
Nice.
Yeah, he looked good on skates.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I could not skate with the way I was carrying George.
Okay.
Like I was carrying him the whole time. I carried him for 45 minutes. It wasn't an option.
Okay.
I would have hurt somebody or myself. Both would have been annoying.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Sunday, it's fucking 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to reduce my caffeine because I fucking tightness in my chest.
You roller skate at 10 o'clock in the morning.
The parties, yeah, I guess like the public, you got to beat the crowd, so they do it in the morning. But yeah, I haven't been there in a while. And I'm from Lawrence Harbor, so I remember those places, man, right by the hole in the wall.
Nice.
Yeah, South Amboy had the Guinness Book of World Records for the most bars in a square mile for a long time.
Huh.
But you just got to think, Manhattan had so many there's so many places to drink in New York City.
Yeah.
So I guess, like, I don't know how long South Amboy had the record for, but they at one point had the Guinness Book of World Record for most bars.
I think I saw something the other day for the world record for the amount of push-ups someone did in a row.
Was like 1,500 or something?
No, and maybe I'm wrong, and I'm going to have to fact-check myself. It was like 10,000. Is that possible?
Dude, there's just some people, listen, dude.
Is that possible?
I don't know. It's not possible for me. But like there's these people that hold planks for like fucking days.
Yeah. How many push-ups, if you said like right now and you had to do them, not right after this meal, but in general, how many could you do without like failing?
I'm in horrible shape right now, so probably 50 good ones. But when my Navy days, you got a minute to do them. We were doing 70 or 80 in
Yeah,
a minute.
I did 50 the other day, and I was like super impressed with myself.
Yeah, but I like with the Navy SEAL shit, dude. You can't. I don't count half reps, bro. You get fucking laughed at.
Oh,
They don't count 'em.
you saying I'm doing women push-ups?
Yeah, you probably are. We'll see. I mean, listen, bro. We'll do some push-ups if you want.
No, I don't want to do it. I was just starting a conversation. That's it. I was just curious.
Yeah,
I was super impressed when I did mine.
Yeah.
That's all.
What was crazy about the training, dude, was one of my guys in my class. He was built like a pear. Dude, this fucking kid could run and swim like a lightning bolt. Sit-ups, push-ups. The kid could just not pull his body up over a bar.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, before you qualify for buds, they like smoke you a little. And the kid like failed out. He never even got to try.
Oh, no way.
Couldn't do the pull-ups. But you know what, man? Like before you go in to the military for that, you
you kind of need to get yourself in shape beforehand, right?
Yeah, but dude, my boy told me some crazy shit too. He said like, because all those guys, he said there's dudes like squatting 225 for like 200 reps.
Jesus.
He said there's some fucking freaks on the teams, but they also have like, they also do crazy shit too, like oxygen and stuff. Like I don't know, like if you fucking put an oxygen mask in your face, breathe straight oxygen and train, you're gonna like I don't know what the body's capable of if you like.
Correct. If you're breathing correctly and you have, I get it. Yeah, it's
like
true.
I don't know.
Probably a lot. You probably do a lot more than you.
Yeah, because the lactic acid doesn't like I don't. Obviously, there's an expert on the internet who's going to destroy me for speaking of something I don't know. Although I'm saying I don't know, I'll still get reamed.
All right, I got to go home.
God bless.
It's super late.
For Troy.
Yeah.
For America, it's most people's time to get off
people
work.
People just get off work. We're looking for some sponsors, right? So if you're interested in sponsoring the Bro Show,
we only want one sponsor.
Yeah, but we
got Freehold Kia.
That's right.
We want Freehold Kia, which Jake's. Thank you, Jake. And we want Dr. Seaman.
Oh yeah, I'm seeing him in 2 weeks. I'm going to bring it up to him.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, do you know you've been viral for 2 months? He has no idea. I'm going for my last checkup.
Have Ashley like draw a smiley face on the tip of your dick, so when he sees it and he's confused, be like, "Hey, do you want to sponsor the Bro
when I
Show?"
go there, I don't show my penis anymore.
What? He looks at your balls. What does he do?
No, I go put a sample, and they make sure that the procedure worked. I don't show them my penis anymore.
Do you think this procedure worked?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Because I still feel exactly the same. It just cuts off the little line that went from there to there. That's all it did. So
I don't think you're any less of a man, you know? I just didn't know. I don't know. All right, let's get you out of here.
All right.
Hey.
Like and subscribe. Follow on TikTok, Instagram at The Bro Show, New Jersey.
Yes.
Peace.